Hmm. Big. We're trying something out. Oh, maybe it's because I'm big. Let me make myself small.
Well...
Feels like there's a little bit of lag. Anyways, hello. We are back at it again. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, happy Friday. We're back at it with some trails through Daybreak. There's something I wanted to test, and it's kind of weird because, like, oh, you know what? I know why. Okay. Oh, that was it. So, like, I may need to play around with the settings a little bit, but I got a new camera. I got a new camera for VTubing. Now I can, like, I know my model's not perfect, but it's like way closer when I'm actually talking. I can now comfortably blink one eye. We can move around, like, way better. I can, like, open and close my mouth really fast and it'll keep track. Kind of crazy. We can do a little... Oh, wait. Other way. Anyways. Yeah, the pop cat. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I'm like really surprised how good it is. Like bro, I can look at text now. I can look at text at the bottom of the screen and it won't look like I'm closing my eyes. Like, check it out. Woo! How much was it? So I bought a iPhone XR and I have it connected to my computer. I managed to get a used one with like a broken back screen. I really only need the front camera. Scooped it for $90. Besides the back being a little fucked up, totally cool. I'm not even using it as a phone. Like, it is literally here strictly to be a camera. Yeah, pretty cool though, pretty cool. Anyways, let's jump right in. I think we had a few side quests before we went over to maybe see Aaron, question mark. Or actually, hold on, let me take a look at these again. Because what do we have? Our 4 Spriggans are Special Delivery and Tour de Force. Take down a big monster deep within that's causing all... Okay, so this is all combat. I'm ready to fight. Oh, you came. I heard everything from Lady Ashen. She asked you guys to get rid of that monster, yeah? That's right. Where do we need to go? Did Ashen not tell you? It's on a remote island called the Eroded Cave. I heard about that place when I came sightseeing in the past. Not only is the landscape breathtaking, it has some mysterious legend surrounding it. It's quite popular, apparently. Yep, but sadly, no one's allowed to go there right now. The island became infested with monsters after that big one appeared. Naturally, tours there have been delayed indefinitely, at least until we can exterminate those vermin. And you want us to be the exterminators. Ashen did say that the Heiue people would handle it if we couldn't. But they asked for our help, so I say we do it. Just take some time to think it over. If there isn't any leeway in your schedule, then it's all good. You can use this boat to head there if you decide to accept the job. A tour guide will be waiting for you there. They make sure you don't get lost. That's very considerate, thank you. Alright. Let you know when we decide in a bit. Yeah, my only worry is that, like, with the new camera, my range for, like, turning isn't as good. Because, like, I think if I start talking over here, yeah, it, like, doesn't track me. But if I have to, like, make sure I'm always, like, on my camera, sort of. We are more stationary. AOA is asking us to exterminate a large monster in the eroded cave. Should we take the gig? We shall. This place is beautiful. We can say that again. Hello, you must be the fixers who took our request. Welcome to the eroded cave. My name is Quan, and I'll be serving you as your guide. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Now then, allow me to lead you through the cave. Please take a look at the two passageways. Over the years, the waves dissolved the brittle parts of the surface rock, which created these two holes in the... Hey, hold on a sec. Is it just me, or are you giving us the tourist treatment? I thought you were supposed to take us to the monster. Oh, I have every intention of doing so. However, we wanted to provide a little treat to you, since you're Heiwei's honored guest. Lady Ashen requested that we give you a full tour of the cave. Well, that was nice of her, I guess. I certainly won't object. Isn't it a little dangerous to be doing this, though? I'm sensing a lot of monsters around here. Are you sure it's safe for you to tag along, ma'am? Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Our tour company is run by Heiwei, so all of its employees, including myself, are Heiwei operatives. She's strapped. I'm certainly not the strongest in the organization, but I can hold my own in a fight. Since when did Longport have badass tour guide ladies? Heiwei sure has a lot of interesting people in their employ. Though it is a little chilling to see how much influence they have in this town. Dog. Anyways, let me tell you a little more about... Hey. What are you doing? Come here. Alright, he's good. Let me tell you a little more about the eroded cave. Have you heard of the famous legend involving it? Well, we heard it. We don't know any of the particulars, though. Wonderful. Allow me to explain, then. This is a story that's been passed down for many generations. At the heart of the eroded cave lies a precious treasure, the Wind Spirit Stone. Tell that little man what's what. By the way, hello. How you doing? Oh, that's a cool name. Energy from all over gathered here in this cave, and it crystallized over countless centuries. The stone possessed immense magical power, and it captivated the hearts and minds of many with its mystical allure. Both humans and monsters alike were drawn to it. Soon enough, the land became infested with powerful demonic beasts that had been granted the favor of the stone. That sounds bad. Were the people of Longport okay? Yes, they were fine. In spite of the danger, many Jaegers and bandits traveled here in search of the stone. However, none of them returned, and shortly thereafter, travel to the island was strictly forbidden for many years. What a terrifying legend. I wasn't expecting it to be so dark. And now you're guiding us right into the same hotbed of monsters. Correct. There's a lot of nasty little beasts down about, which makes the story all the more believable. We don't have any issue with them being here. The real problem is the large one that's roaming deep within. If we get ambushed along the way, we'll have to make short work of them. We? She's part of the team? I've never seen a tour guide with such nerves of steel. Too bad she ain't gonna be much of an asset, because we're the ones who'll be doing the monster because we'll be the one doing the monster bashing. That's fine. We're more than up to the task. I like your enthusiasm. Now, let us commence the tour in earnest. We'll be heading through the left passage. Oh, and if you ever need to return to the city, just let me know.
Take this!
Yeah, anyways though, we will be playing around with this camera. Like, I wonder if moving it back would be smart. Only problem is, right now, it's like in the perfect position. Cause like, it's not in the way of my monitor. You know what I mean? Oh god, it's been a week. What are the buttons?
I'm on it.
I totally forgot how to do attacks in this game for like just a second.
Gotcha.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
Are these just little guys? Just silly little guys?
Don't forget about your target attack.
Gotcha. Well then, away we go.
How far am I into the game? We're pretty early. We're like pretty much right at the start of chapter 2, to be honest. Anyways, how you doing? How you doing? Happy Thursday, Friday. Hope you're having a good one. You may have noticed this already, but the terrain here is quite complex. Back by the entrance, the water recedes during low tide, which makes the other passageways traversable. Oh, so we would get a completely different experience if we came back when the tide's low. Exactly. And believe it or not, there's another legend about that. It's said that those who visit the cave during high tide will often fall prey to the vicious monsters who will grab you by the feet and drag you underwater. After that, you'll be torn to shreds and devoured by ravenous undersea beasts. Torn to shreds? Devoured? And when low tide comes around, you'll find piles and piles of jagged bones and tattered flesh. That's why some call this area Aquatic Hell. It's the first obstacle of the eroded cave. She's kinda different. Oh, I get it. The cave must be testing the courage and willpower of anyone who comes here. It's a pretty damn grotesque bit of fiction. You sure that ain't a little much for your average tourist? Not at all. Our visitors tell us they find it thrilling. Oh, there's also the tale of the young man who surpassed the legend. Would you like to hear about that one? Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Get jumped? Maybe we should save it for another time. Oh dear, we appear to be surrounded. Not for long. Let's mop the floor with these chumps. Right, I'm not sure they're monsters from the legend, but I don't need confirmation that bad. Let's beat them up. I got your back.
There's so many of them. Look out! I won't lose. I'll get them all at once. Time to go all out.
Okay, Earthguard. That's right, we remember our Earthguard cheese.
Initializing drive. A boost would work here. Energy output at maximum.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Target locked. You're trapped.
The action battle system in the game didn't impress too much. Yeah, that's valid. I mean, it's not like too in-depth.
My move now.
I feel like you're mostly just made to use it to like open up fights more than like depend on it for combat.
Time to go all out.
Because the command system is really good. Fuck! I forgot she needed Earthguard too.
Not getting free.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I won't lose. Time to go all out. Activating drive.
Energy output at maximum.
Yeah, I think one thing I am noticing in this game, at least early. I don't know if it's always been this way, but I definitely feel more reliant on the crafts and like basic attacks in this game.
This'll hurt. Take that.
There.
Deploying shield.
Yeah, because I don't know if I've necessarily been wowed by the arts yet. Youch.
Perfect chance.
Energy output at maximum.
I have mixed opinions, good points and bad. Yeah, no game's perfect.
This'll
Allow all the
hurt.
stops.
This'll hurt. Blades. Breathe onto us. A chance.
Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying myself though.
Random light. One heal.
I owe you one.
Then.
Oh right, I totally forgot I should be using my S brakes like pretty liberally.
Keep it up. It's working.
Fuck it, we ball.
Activating
Time for the
skill.
main event.
Yeah, because you get CP so fast in this game, I feel. And not only that, but like, you don't have to use all 200 to go off.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
I don't know how it feels to use the system, but it does look really cool. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh. I think the points of the game I didn't like were the story and soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack was weak compared to what we saw in Cold Steel.
A chance.
Yeah, that's valid. I know there's plenty of people who kind of share that sentiment, I think. So far, I've actually really enjoyed the story and the music on my end. But I could totally see it not being for everyone.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra.
Sucker.
Like, I definitely feel like, as far as the characters are concerned, I might end up leaning towards these characters more than, like... Because, gosh, one of the kind of pitfalls of like, the Cold Steel games was that you had, like, a billion characters in the cast. So, like, them kind of reining it back a bit, and, like, bringing in, like, maybe, like, I don't know, like, 5 or 6 people. I don't know how many characters are going to be part of, like, Arkride Solutions by the end of the game. But, like, I feel like if it kind of plays it tight, I might grow to, like a lot of these characters a bit more than I grew to, like, say, certain characters of, like, Class 7, who maybe didn't get as much development of, compared to, like, say, members of, like, the SSS or, like, the Liberal Squad. Excellent work, everyone. I'd heard you were all tough, but I didn't realize you were that strong. Well, thank you, but honestly, I feel like I was having trouble keeping up with them in that fight. You say that, but your footwork was way better than ours. You aren't being held down by terrain at all. Anyhow, there's a lot more monsters here than I thought. Guess getting to the big baddie ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Yeah, but I don't mind. I'm having fun walking around and taking in the view. Let's keep it up, you guys. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. By the way, I have rescue equipment on hand in case anyone falls into the water. So if you were worried about that, don't stress. Just enjoy the tour. Alright. I personally thought the story was a little gimmicky. You'll see what I mean later. One of the gimmicks in the duel. The dual sword guy?
Arts attacks advance. This could get tricky with so many.
Also known as Little Conqueror is the nickname.
Brace yourself. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it was like... I don't know if it's just me, but I think gimmicky definitely feels fine for me when it comes to, like, trails.
This will hurt.
Not because, like, the characters are gimmicky, but, like, generally the characters start that way, you know? So, like, I guess I'm okay with, like, the starting point being kind of gimmicky, because, like,
Hit 'em fast, Fairy.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of characters, like, that start off like Eustace did, like Machias did,
Going all in.
like Fee, Laura, like all of them, like they fit the archetype,
Energy output at maximum.
and those archetypes like do exist for like a reason. It's just like the way Falcom builds them up is where it counts, you know? What was I?
What should I do?
Going all
I need
in.
help. Here I come. Ha!
But yeah, so long as like the characters are developed past their archetype,
hurt.
that's like definitely the big point for me, you know?
Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Not getting free.
Because like they definitely could have just made Fee like from the start to the end like edgy child soldier or something, you know? And they didn't. Like she became one of my favorite characters in Trails.
There. You're open. Then.
Not gonna talk too much about the game to avoid unnecessary spoilers. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I'll dice you up. Hit 'em fast, Fairy.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Deploying shield.
A chance.
But yeah, totally understandable opinion.
Perfect chance.
A chance.
You're open.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
Yeah, and then to kind of dial back a little bit, less of it being gimmicky and more the case that Aaron's backstory being wild.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Contra and Van are just as wild. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not too familiar with the Three Kingdoms story, to be honest. We are not educated in that regard.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Like, I think the most I know about it, like, gosh, didn't they make like Dynasty Warriors off of the Three Kingdoms? And then like the other thing, totally separate from gaming, but wasn't there was an anime that came out like maybe last year or two about gosh, what was the name of it? It's like Paripi Komi, I think, is like the it was your boy Konming or something? Like, wasn't he like one of the generals of the Three Kingdoms too? But like, yeah, outside of that knowledge, totally oblivious and ignorant. We are uneducated.
Brace yourself.
Take this. One more.
Yeah, one of these days I do want to play maybe some games like based around it. I think there was something on my list
Ooh, a treasure chest.
that I was kind of curious about. We're never getting season 2. Hope.
Forget about your charge attack.
Puripikome was peak.
Gotcha. Done.
Good chance to deploy shards.
You snooze, you lose.
Oh, you know what?
Go
This'll
all out.
hurt.
Activating
Brace
skills.
yourself.
Boost
All
gauge
you
limiter
on, yes.
unlocked. What should I do? Flames protect us.
Interesting they picked a famous general for China's Wu to base Aaron off of, and not a Japanese one from feudal era.
This'll hurt. Flames. Breathe onto us. There.
Yeah, I mean, I think like Three Kingdoms is definitely like a very, very popular story. But yeah, definitely a cool, different pick.
What should I do? Yeah, it's for the best. Then,
Same with like Journey to the West.
This'll hurt.
full boost. Go all activating skill.
Another thing that like I'm also uneducated on. Oh, ouch!
Going all in.
Oh, that's something I haven't seen.
Full boost. Give them your all.
Brace yourself.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Yeah, my understanding or my knowledge of like Journey to the West.
Activating drop.
I remember back when oh, Anyas!
Perfect chance.
It's over. Hello, how you doing, Jeremy? We're fucking fighting giant enemy crab for our life. Gosh, I guess we'll use one of these now, huh?
You saved
Oh
me.
wait, Fairy had crit. I'm trolling.
Have some more.
Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line.
Yeah, anyways, happy Friday.
You're finished.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Nice. Moving on up.
Yeah, we're just side quest gaming at the moment. Our ass is never meeting up with Aaron. 3 streams of me titling like, hey, what about Aaron though?
Treasure chest.
We're rich.
Arts work best on this enemy.
Deploying shards.
Oh. Alright, not what I wanted to do. Give me a second.
Shard boost to get the upper hand.
Later, sucker.
What is the oh! What game was I playing recently where Y was the menu? Wasn't Yeast, was it? Maybe.
Beginning combat. Don't forget about your charge attack.
But yeah, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Small little update.
That went
We
great.
got a new
You're a
camera,
true
so like
professional, Van.
when I talk, it actually lines up now. You forget how long it takes before we meet Reset in 1. Damn.
Take this.
We will not be seeing her for years. Van does remind me a lot of a relaxed version of Zealous from Blazing Souls.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh. See, for me,
This'll hurt.
my gaming knowledge is pretty weak. For a lot of like RPGs and mostly a lot of character-based stories, really.
Chance.
So the only people I can really compare Van to is like a fun mixture of like Yagami and Akiyama, RGG, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Go all out.
Initializing drive. Activating skill.
Reset was my favorite. Oh, dang.
There.
Reset. Reset, gang.
Here goes.
When we get there, we will
Boost
know.
level maximum strength.
What should I do? All out.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Then. Get the ball. You're open. Perfect chance.
We need our battery. Sakuna recently though? Nice, nice. I heard that. Doesn't it have an anime this season too?
Have some more.
If anyone's watching it, how's the adaptation?
Oh, you
Oh.
on, yes.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
You won't get away with this.
Yeah, because I think it's A1 Pictures, and usually they do pretty.
Activating skill.
You know, A1 is kind of like
A chance.
they're pretty good. Sometimes they're not. I'd say that they hit it out of the park more times than they don't.
You kick butt, man.
Anime made me play the game. Was in my backlog for a while. Let's go. Yeah, I was considering picking that up myself,
Arts work best on this enemy.
particularly because of the anime. Like, I wanted to. Oh my god, I wanted to play it and then watch the anime to see how it held up. Oh, and speaking of games we've been playing, off stream, inspired by Eli, sorta.
Now,
I started playing the first Dragon Quest. It's pretty
use a
solid.
sharp boost to get
This'll
the upper
hurt.
hand. Full boost. Go all out. Flames protect us. Activating skill.
Think fast.
Let's go, yeah.
All you on, yes.
Yeah, we hitting it with some of the classics.
There. Yeah. Perfect chance.
Have some more. A chance. This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Aerial Buster.
Yeah, sad little bit that I wasn't aware of when I jumped into the first Dragon Quest though.
Did it.
I didn't realize that it was gonna be
Powered up.
I didn't realize it was gonna be so lonely.
An enemy.
Because I guess they didn't
Want to clear 'em out?
I guess they didn't get around to like getting party members and stuff until Dragon Quest 2. So like Dragon Quest 1 is pretty much all 1v1s. Which makes me wonder if they're gonna change that when they do the remake I think. The 2D HD remake. Still triggers nostalgia for me.
One more.
I think that might be the first time I've heard of Soul Trigger. Yeah. Dragon Quest 1 Hero was just built like that, yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah, kind of different.
Arts attack advised.
Let's get to work.
And I don't know if it's just because I'm playing it on mobile, but it feels like kind of forgiving. Because like when you die, or at least I think, whenever I die, it just sends you back to the save point. It just like brings you back to the king.
Finish the job.
Because there's only one way to save the game, and it's like by interacting with the king at the start of the game. So like you always have to go back to the castle. which is a little strange.
Take this!
It's just kind of a little bit of that old school.
Launching in. Go all out, activating skill. You're open. Perfect chance. Ha, yeah.
Sucker!
Ha, yes.
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Alright, we really need
safe
the
for now.
rest point.
Nice job, Agnes.
Whoa! Yeah, and it's so funny to go to a game where you get random encounters from walking, because I feel like I haven't played a game with that for a minute. So jumping into the original Dragon Quest and just like walking around and then getting jumped is kind of wild. Like I was getting flashbacks right now as I was walking back to the restoration point right now, and I was like, oh man, I hope I don't get jumped. Yeah, old school RPGs with their random encounters. Now, take a look at the hole in the rock straight ahead. You can get a nice view of the sea through there. Holy moly, you aren't kidding. Wonder where these holes came from. Actually, there's another legend about that. This place is said to be the second obstacle of the eroded cave. I'm guessing it's too much to hope the story will be a happy one? Sorry to say, but yes. This place is known as Death's Head. It's a nesting ground for monsters. According to the legend, the ground was once littered with the skulls and bones of human beings. That seems like a recurring theme. It is said that the souls of the fallen challengers are cursed to wander this place for all eternity, and their corpses, longing for salvation, would pick themselves off the ground, walking over to the stone walls, and claw at them day in and day out. That's how the holes in the wall formed. At night, their lingering malice was said to have poured out through them, turning the sea a crimson red. Do you seriously feed tourists these creepy as hell stories? I'm worried you'll scare people away with them. Even if it's just a made-up story, I feel so bad for the fallen warriors. I hope Arusha grants them salvation. I was going to save this part for later, but apparently this was a really dangerous place back in the day. The rock formations in the wall actually got their shape from the crashing waves. I believe that over the next few centuries, the stone wall will cease to exist. I think we need to cut story time short. We got company. Get jumped, get jumped. What, again? Let's take them out before more join the pack. Juan, please get behind us.
There are so many of them. Look out!
Wait, I didn't realize Van was so hurt. I swear I just got restored, didn't I?
A chance!
Initializing drive.
Got your number. A chance.
Alright, we walk it back a little bit.
Go all out!
Got a whole slew of them.
And you know we love our vandalized raid.
Flames, protect us! You're
Time
off.
for the main event.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked! Perfect chance! Flames! Breathe onto us! Ha!
I've never played the game. It was recommended me. I was too busy playing the Shining series. Shining series. Okay, was that Shining Resonance? I think I own one of those. I'm not sure why, but I think I have one of those in my library.
Hit 'em fast, Barry.
Target locked! You're trapped! Yes!
I remember one of my buddies talking about it and getting kind of like, he's like, bro, what are you doing? Because like, friend of mine.
Protect us!
Oh, Shining Blade, Shining Arc. Okay.
Random light!
I just remember a friend of mine talking about like, yo, you have that game and you still haven't played Persona?
Full boost! Go
This'll
all out!
hurt.
Get your all!
Stay fast. Take this.
Oh, an update on the Persona arc for those who were around for it. We grinded hella. Like hella. We're gonna be so strong next time I stream Persona.
Activating skill.
Barry.
Got you now! Burn! Yes!
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line!
Gotta try back some PSP for nostalgia.
Ignite! Rampage!
Another, maybe like, I guess sort of an older game that I was kind of curious about jumping into too. It wasn't on my list, but a buddy of mine was a big fan of a game called like Mana Akemia growing up.
All you on yet?
Which kind of made me want to try it.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
Phew, that takes care of that. Well done. Alright, it won't be long before we arrive at our destination. The third obstacle is just a little ways from here. The monster should be lying in wait there. Just a little bit more to go, everyone. Good, I'm just about ready to wrap this up. Mana Akemia, we'll have to put you into playing the Atelier series after. Okay, another note for the Atelier series too. I'm also playing Blue Reflection. I don't know what it is, but like I just picked up like a ton of games to play like off. Cause like I'm playing Dragon Quest, I'm playing Blue Reflection. I guess that's pretty much it.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art. Keep it up. It's working.
Over here.
But yeah, same buddy who was like, bro, you haven't played Persona yet, was surprised that
Boost would work here.
I started playing Blue Reflection before even touching like an Atelier game.
This'll hurt.
Going all in.
Yeah, it is kind of like so far just okay, personally. But man, do I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so good. Yeah, if I play Blue Reflection, I have to jump into Atelier. I only have the first Ryza game. Riza?
Boost level maximum activating skill.
Add some more.
Yeah, Daisuke Ichigo did the soundtracks to Reflection, the first 19. Oh, yeah.
Attack their weakness with activating skill. No. Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
There we go. Yes.
Boost level maximum strength. Initializing drive.
Wait, why did I give Agnes boost strength?
A chance.
Weird.
Activating skill. There we go. Perfect chance. No.
Still waiting for the remake of Atelier A2 onwards. Yeah, we really gotta hop on.
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Activating skill.
They're
There
down.
we go.
Yeah, I remember like
You picked the wrong
I think
You can
I watched like a tiny bit of I watched a tiny bit of Riza. I don't know how you say it. Like kind of just offhand. Just back in the day, I remember watching
Arts work best on
Kiara Hololive EN. I think she was like the ambassador for one of them. And we watched her play. Like I popped in every once in a while for 1 and 2. Oh yeah, and the remake Marie? That just dropped recently, no? Like within the year? Rise of the Thick Ambassador.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Yeah, Atelier Riza saved the series.
Gotcha.
I believe it. I actually don't know if I've heard of the series until Riza dropped.
Win right now.
As someone like coming from the outside.
Launching ambush. Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill. No.
Yeah, because I think I mentioned before, like I only just started playing and getting like, what's the word for it? Not educated, because that makes it sound like it's a thing I have to learn.
Sucker.
There we go.
But
Perfect chance.
oh, acquainted. I only started becoming more acquainted with a lot of like franchises and games and stuff. So
Hey, that one felt
I think
pretty
I
good.
learned
You
about
did wonderful,
Atelier
Fairy.
just around then.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I hope they let us come back here later.
Here goes. Right.
Here goes.
I feel like these would be pretty good monsters to like train off of. Atelier was French for workshop. I actually didn't. I thought atelier meant something else. Like in my brain, I never looked it up. I should have looked it up. And workshop makes so much sense because I think, if I'm not mistaken, atelier, like all of them, you end up like crafting a bunch. But I, for some reason, thought it was kind of like a clothing thing. Like I thought it was
Chest.
almost like a weaver. What are they actually called? Not weaver. That's
That's all clear.
like a clothier.
Take it from behind the scenes.
Here goes.
Yeah, what are they called? People who make clothes. Tailor! Thank you! I've been playing too much 14. But yeah, for some reason I thought that atelier was like in that vein for some reason. And I just never bothered to look it up, if I was right or wrong.
Processing data.
Kind of like how I think, bakers are like patissiers or something, right?
Let's keep moving ahead.
Or is that just like exclusively cakes?
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Now you remind me of Reset Tier?
That we can rest.
Oh! That's funny that you bring that up. It wasn't that long ago that I heard about that game. Isn't that the game where you like, run a shop? And sommelier is like a wine drinker or like wines, right?
Whew, that hits the spot.
Capitalism, ho. Yeah, I think it was during one of Eli's yapping streams where we were just looking at a bunch of games on Steam, and I think Reset Tier came up as one of the games on Steam. You farm stuff and sell? Taught me business when I was in grade school. We've arrived. That large beast should be dead ahead. Are you sure? I don't see it anywhere. Eyes up. Gamers don't look up? Oh, there it is. Whoa, giant enemy crab! This monster definitely matches the description for this report. Looks like the guy's all alone. That makes this much easier. Let's send old crab meat to a watery grave, girls. Gladly. You're going down. Get me in there. Oh.
A boost would work here.
Go all out.
I hope this isn't like an AoE type monster.
Stay fast.
Oh fuck! I didn't get Agnes in the zone. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Agnes, get the fuck out of there.
Perfect chance.
A boost would work here. Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
It's the end of the line.
Boost gauge limit broken.
I need to get used to the buttons again.
Out all the stops.
Like I'm not forgetting, but I always press I want to like cycle the arcs rather than press X.
Come on.
My move now.
Full boost. Go all out. Keep it up. Attack their weakness with an arc.
Can we double down?
Activating
Time for the
skill.
main event.
Boost
Here
gauge
goes.
limiter unlocked. Give them your
Get vandalized. Get vandalized.
boost gauge
Oh,
limiter unlocked.
wait. Is it called vandalize? Because his name is Van. Wait.
Here goes.
Also,
Energy
Fairy's
output at
hurting.
maximum.
Good luck. There.
Van being a girl dad with how he's like, let's go, girls. Oh!
That. Over here.
Oh, you know what? Good time for me to Brilliant Halo, right? No, wait!
Boost level maximum strength.
Is the range fucked? No, right? It's everyone?
Really?
It has to be everyone.
Boost gauge limit increased. Energy output at maximum.
Just be on Perfect chance.
Man, that hurts.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
You're open. A chance.
Man.
Boost level maximum strength.
Do we gotta
Energy
go
output
quick?
at maximum.
How's the turn look? We got time.
Thank you.
Here goes.
I don't know if she makes it.
Good luck.
And temper. I also don't know if we know what temper is yet.
Here goes.
Oh! So we get to keep our turn going.
Activating skill. You're open.
All
Here,
you
I don't
want.
trust.
I've got it.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Yo, why is it going after Agnes?
Do your worst.
This crab is trolling.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
A chance.
Sucker.
Ban.
Activating skill.
Give me.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Get me some lemon and salts. I could solo this dude. This guy's kind of got hands, not gonna lie.
Keep it up. It's working. Give me all.
Over here. All for you.
Ah, not the fucking roar. Fellas, I'm a little scared.
Their weakness with an art. Good luck. Blades protect us.
Our force does steal them due to the system, but you can actually just let Van be alone.
Their weakness with an art.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I should have Fairy and Agnes near each other.
Activating skill.
Hit him fast, Fairy. Pull out all the stops.
And we need... Man, I don't want to use the Zerum capsule,
Activating skill.
There we go.
but we need to get our battery back up.
I'll take you on. Activating drive.
He used to play Van like a 14 tank.
Here goes.
Yeah, this is smart actually. Because
Breathe onto us. Ban.
with Agnes getting her CP back,
This'll hurt.
Good luck.
with Agnes getting her CP back,
Activating skill.
Over here.
we can eventually get like the Halo going. No!
I have to do something. What should I do? Activating drive. Blaze. Thank you. Yeah.
Bring it on.
Certain arts will work better.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Is the play to just...
I'll take you on.
I thought the prayer was supposed to regenerate CP.
Here goes.
Are we only getting 10 back at a turn?
Activating drive. Do your worst.
Pull out all the stops.
Activating skill.
No. Van.
Van, be okay.
A chance. Activating drive. Perfect chance.
You grew up listening to a lot of heavy metal? Funny enough, kind of similar.
Keep it up. It's working.
My older brother used to be part of a death metal band. So, like, as a kid, I grew up to them practicing a ton and got familiar with, like, I mean, I wouldn't say familiar, but, like, growing up, I did kind of listen to, like, a tiny bit of, like, Cannibal Corpse and, like, Hammer Smash Face. Wait, Hammer Smash Face? I think that was just a Cannibal Corpse song.
Keep it up. It's working.
Do I have their name? Oh, they haven't made music in a long time, but they were Running Decay.
Going all in.
Zypha, activate.
Thanks, pal. Here goes.
Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this.
A chance. Activating drive.
Wait, oh my gosh. Oh, this is fine.
Do your worst.
This is not fine.
Activating drive. My exhaustion's catching up to me.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a 20 CP per turn type deal, you know? Oh, we're in danger.
My exhaustion's catching up to me.
If someone has to live, it's Anya's.
You saved me. Yes.
Activating skill.
There.
13 Trilogy has the most OST you can vibe with.
Full boost. Go all out. Good luck.
Did I already hate up? We already got tank stance? Okay.
Give them your
Brace
all.
yourself. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Stop playing Final Fantasy after 12. They got some good ones. Yeah, oh right! I totally forgot. This will be the perfect time for me to start eating all my food.
I'll take you on.
Yeah, fuck it. Look at all this food we've been sitting on. If not now, then when?
Going all in.
Wait, you can't eat yourself? Oh, wait. Never mind.
Time to go all out.
How come I can't select Anya's? There we go. Nope.
Going all in.
Let Anya's eat the cake.
Mary.
Oh, okay. This is actually really good time. Because I think after Anya's attacks. Never mind.
Well, this sucks.
Full boost. Go all out. My exhaustion's catching up to me. A chance.
Boost level maximum strength.
Time Time to go all
You know, I should have been using Anya's to attack this guy.
No! There! Yes!
Is this big damage? That's huge damage!
A chance!
Full boost! Go all out!
Van, eat the cheese dog.
There!
A chance!
Initializing drive.
Hit him fast!
No! They might be in trouble. Unless... Barry.
Good luck!
Eat the sandwich.
Yes! For a chance!
Get broken,
Boost
get
level
broken?
maximum strength. Certain arts will be more effective.
Going
How
all
come
in.
Van can't? Oh, because he's terrified.
What should I do?
We should focus
Time to go
on
all out!
the fact that we could get a
Certain
damage
arts
bonus.
activating skill.
Here's some extra! Barry!
Because I think if I do this...
Pull out all the stuff!
There we go! Here
We get
goes.
big bonus?
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line! Yeah! You're finished! Piglet! Rampage! There!
Ah, but we don't really have the access to do anything else. This isn't the VTuber on the thumbnail? Wait, what do you mean by that? No, fairy. Anyways, how you doing? Am I in the thumbnail?
Can't take much more.
I genuinely don't remember if I put myself in the thumbnail.
There! Thank you! Here goes! It'll be alright! Great circle of
Oh,
light!
you know what? I think in the thumbnail,
Give unto us
I had my other outfit on
Thanks.
that I lost access to when I formatted my computer like a billion years ago.
Engaging shield! Come on!
Come on, let Van hit!
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it!
I'm in the thumbnail. Ashen looks like a VTuber in the thumbnail. Wait! Yo, wait! She does! Hold on. Damn, that's crazy! I'm over here, though. Casting a shadow on the stairs. Y'all, am I cooked? I'm on layer 841. Our organization skills are not it. Wait, let me look at my persona layers. I think those go higher. Okay, no. Yeah, it's Daybreak layer 841. Anyways. Alright, the battle is won. That thing didn't stand a chance. You were all incredible. Now that the monster has been taken care of, the smaller ones should depart in time. They were drawn in by it, seems. Thanks to you, we should be able to conduct our tours again soon. I'll be sure to gush about you all to Lady Ashen. Aw, thanks. Well, I think it's time for us to be heading back. But before that, I wanted to ask if there was a legend tied to the third obstacle. And then she's just like, nah, it's just a weird cave. Oh yeah, was wondering about that. As a matter of fact, there is. Follow me. The Wind Spirit Stone was said to be around here. Wind? Gaius? Those who were fortunate enough to make it this far would have bore witness to its dazzling beauty. However, those who dared to reach out to the stone would awaken the wicked spirit that resided within. This spirit would create raging tornadoes, swallowing the stone seekers whole and leaving not a trace of their mortal bodies behind. And that's why no one who came to the island ever returned alive. The end. Huh? What was the fucking SpongeBob thing? And then he died? The end? Like, they were so ugly that everyone died. That's quite the unsettling conclusion. I know those legends are all fiction, but it still gives me the chills. You said the end, but there's more to the story, isn't there? Oh yeah, you didn't tell us about the young man who surpassed the legends. You have an excellent memory. This is a true story from some 50 years ago. One day, a ferocious monster that resembled a wicked spirit appeared in the eroded cave. It had the power to control the winds itself, leading to stormy waters, and the surface of the sea was painted red with the blood of fishes. Patrick's story is getting a lot of mileage for us these days. Those sound eerily similar to those old legends, even if the details differ slightly. Jaegers and execution squads traveled to the island to quell the chaos, but they all met their demise. It was as though the legend had become reality. But in the wake of the city's despair, a new legend was born. The legend of heroes. Trails through Daybreak. The legend of a young man who conquered the legends. Patrick the Starfish and SpongeBob, yep. Not Patrick, our boy, Reen's friend. Ah, so that's where he comes in. Despite his youth, his martial arts prowess rivaled that of a master practitioner. He traversed the perilous cave, swatting away the evil spirit minions left and right, until he finally met his prey. Even in the face of its overwhelming strength, the young man, armed with only his Gekka skills, vanquished the spirit by cutting it in two. Gekka. Have we heard Gekka before? That must be one heck of a warrior. After that, the smaller monsters fled the cave, and peace was restored to all. Whether the Wind Spirit Stone truly exists still remains a mystery. Only a young man knows the answer to it. It's said that this was only the first of many adventures he had in his journey. Not a bad story. And the fact that it's true makes it even better. I'd like to meet the guy someday. I would as well. Unfortunately, we have no idea where he went after that, or what his name was for that matter. I suppose we'll just have to let our imagination fill in the blanks. It's kind of sad that he's a nameless hero, but at least he isn't unsung. Anyways, thanks for guiding us, and for telling us those stories. Yeah, they definitely weren't boring. I'll say that much. I'm glad you were sufficiently entertained. Now, as you head back, I want you to imagine you're the young, courageous hero of the tale. I'm sure things will look very different if you look at the surroundings through his eyes.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Gekka's moonflower style if directly translated. Oh! Right, Eli, you played Daybreak machine, with like, not machine, you played it with like spreadsheet? In the spreadsheet, was it moonflower style?
Take this!
Spreadsheet gaming, it was like that,
Ooh, a treasure chest.
I think this is one of my major problems with Trails in particular, especially during the Cold Steel series. Oh? Taito and Gekka is just left as is without translation. They need to find a way to dial back the long-ass cutscenes. Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, I am extending the length of these cutscenes by like 90% because I'm talking through it all. Like, if my ass was just reading them like I would any normal game, I would have sped through this entire side quest in like, gosh, we already played an hour? Maybe like 20-30 minutes, tops.
Take this!
Did you see how ridiculous long Cold Steel 4's cutscene is? Trail series is a visual novel that's hashtag my series.
Away we go.
Gosh, you know, I don't really remember any moments being too long for me. Maybe like... Maybe I just got so accustomed to really long cutscenes, cause gosh, I jumped into it after playing 14, right? And man, some of those Final Fantasy 14 cutscenes, like, I'm pretty sure the cutscene that happens from the end of A Realm Reborn leading into Heaven's Ward was deadass like 50 minutes.
That hits the spot.
Like, the Yoshi P Final Fantasy 14 was not joking when they said, please make sure you set aside time to watch all these cutscenes fully. The Star Doors? Yeah, I mean, I don't remember any of the Star Doors being particularly long, though. Oh, let me make a save here. Oh, but you know what was long? Now that I am thinking about it, the one thing I remember being really long and not expecting it to be as long as it was, the Trails Beyond the Reverie, I think. The 3 stories that you get at the end of Reverie. I was totally expecting like Star Door size stories, and they were like full ass readings. Like, I think if you run it back to my final Reverie stream, it was like 3 or 4 hours of me just sitting there reading. No gameplay. I think maybe a little bit of Palm Party at the very start. But besides that, I was just reading short novels. The cutscene at the intro to Reverie was long? Yeah, but at least it was peak. Because, oh my god, when the SSS broke through the window in Orcus Tower, I was screaming. Maybe. You can fact check me there, but I remember being hyped. Like, it was so good to see the gang. Alright, next side quest. Maybe this one won't take an hour. Van, is that really you? Oh, it's been much too long. Have you gotten taller? You have, haven't you? I, don't think so. It wasn't that long ago since I last dropped by. Who's this nice lady, Van? This is Pao. She helped me big time when I was just starting out. She ran an inn back in the day, but she closed it down. How's retirement treating ya? Quite well, in fact. It's nice to take things easy for once. Though I still lend an ear to those in need, I rather enjoy helping the young ones along their journey. You sound just like someone I know. There's a wise old lady in the village near mine. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy knowing there's other people just like her.
Well,
Wait. Oh, okay. Just a lead in. Hey, we're here to look into that Neil guy's request. Oh, good to hear. He's in quite a bind, so he could use your help. So he's a friend of yours or something? Not quite. Neil is a traveler of sorts. He had a troubled look on his face, so I called out to him. Let me blow my nose. Wish I knew why that happens. That's when I learned he was being pursued by Heiue. It all seemed like a big misunderstanding, so I wanted to assist him however I could. What? How did he become a target of Heiue? Did he do something bad? I think it'd be faster if you heard the details straight from the horse's mouth. Also, you never know who may be listening in out here. And how about we meet in the room back at, Fandian? I'm so bad at names. Doubt Heiue will be able to eavesdrop on us there. An excellent idea. I'll tell Neo to head over there right away. Or would that be a problem? You want me to contact him now or later? Well... go right ahead. Very well then.
time to start working.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Neil. I'm Van from Arkride Solutions. These two are my assistants. That won't stop me from playing the games, nor will the story being bad stop me. My main two pet peeves are gameplay and soundtrack. Let's get right into it. Can you give us the details of your request? Fundien? We're from PAL that you're being, pursued by Heiue. Yes, that's right. I can't even walk around outside. And it's all because of this stupid package. Can you tell us what's inside of it? Yeah, I checked the context when I got it, and it's full of Central Eastern sweets. However, when I looked into it more with PAL, we discovered that it has a detachable bottom, which hides a white powder. White powder? Good pronunciation there, thank you, thank you. I think it's some kind of narcotic. Yo, they got... Gosh, what do they call it? Genuinely, I don't know any other phrase for it. Yeah, like... Yo, they got powdered sugar and trails? A narcotic? Heiue's banned the trade of drugs in Longport. No wonder they're after you. I can tell you aren't a dealer based on how you're talking about this. So how'd you get your hands on that case? It's a long story, but I don't mind telling if it helps. This all started 4 days ago when I was still in the Central East. Blah, blah, blah. Gosh. It's so cool to have my mouth kind of like vaguely synced up. Traveling around the world is a hobby of mine, you see. But just as my trip was coming to an end, I ran into someone. The person asked me if I wanted to do a simple job for them, which was to take this case back to me, with me to the Republic. And you accepted it. Of course, I had no way of knowing it had narcotics inside. I thought it had been easy money, and I was excited at the prospect of turning my hobby into paid work. I was told to deliver this case to Longport, and that's why I'm here now. Before I could make the delivery, though, Heiue started chasing me. I had no idea what was going on. I probably would have gotten myself caught had PAL not hid me. It's a fine mess you landed yourself in. And the old lady's dragged herself into it too. Okay, so that covers how you got here. I want to know more about the orders you were given regarding the case. Your answer could change how we deal with this issue dramatically. Well, there's been a recent development regarding that. The person who gave me the job contacted me a few hours ago. After I told them that Heiue was chasing me, they gave me more orders. They told me to drop the case off at a designated time and place. Even Daybreak had a better story than Cold Steel 4. After Cold Steel 3, they kind of went off the rails. Never did like the sold out gimmick. Wasn't a fan of the Grendel one either. Dang. We may differ there. Sounds like they want to do a handoff. They must have started panicking when they heard that Heiue is on their tracks. Yeah, but I do feel like the soldats were pretty. You know, soldats aren't really a big issue when you had like the ions in Zero Azure. So I think they introduced them at just about the right time. Cause I think Ouroboros has always kind of been one step ahead every single time. Like back in Sky. Oh. Yeah, back in Sky, I remember like Luve having like, cause I saw it from some like trail zooms. Luve had like access to like Silver Thorn and stuff as like that's their crazy like art that they can do while you fight them in SC. And then by the time you hit like Cold Steel 1, Silver Thorn is just like the first Mirage art you can cast. So what should we do from here? Simple. We take the goods and do the exchange instead. We'll lure the guy out of the shadows and hand them off to Heiue. End of story. Are you insane? That's suicide. It's a risky plan, but I don't see any other alternative. If you want us to properly get rid of the drugs and ensure your safety, this is the only way. I volunteer myself to handle the transfer. I think that would be a good experience for me. Now, Fairy. I mean, I guess, but I mean, is it a good experience though? Does Fairy need the experience of handing off drugs? They might have let their guard down when they see a kid do. They might let their guard down when they see a kid doing the transfer. All right, this one's all yours, Farida. I like this theme. Sonoda does an excellent work with the Japanese-like themes. Yeah, this one's really good. Oh, I noticed something. I think with the new camera, I don't nod as heavily. I really gotta like put my heart and soul into my nods now. I gotta like, because normally on my old camera, I just did this. I don't know if that's like visibly readable. We gotta hit the head banging when we agree. Okay, let's hurry to the drop-off point. You stay here. You stay here. I'd rather you not wander off until we get you off the hook. Works for me. The designated location is in the park area in Newtown. They said to put the case under the bench that's facing the sea. Good luck out there, you guys. This theme just gives you that old Japanese nostalgia. Yeah, I get that.
Hey!
Yeah, it's definitely due to like the pan flutes and the percussion. I feel. It 100% gives off that vibe that way. Yeah, the percussion especially. Wait. Did we grab the case? More Chinese vibe. Yeah, I see that too. Yeah. You know, I think actually I agree with that a little more. Wait, what happened to the case? I do think it's sad people hate Koiguchi and Senga just because of the style is different from some of the older composers. Yeah. People are not willing to accept change. I feel like that definitely plays a part into a lot of hate for new things. It's just like, it's not the same, so therefore it must be bad.
What's next?
Head to— oh, I haven't gone to Newtown.
What's next?
Long Lies Dragon's Arrival in translation too. Oh. This side of town is so different from the Eastern Quarter. There's even a movie theater here. As I recall, this is all part of the new development effort. Yeah, back in the day, all that was here was the port down south. But after Calvert went democratic and the Orbital Revolution happened, things started changing around here. Oh, I guess that's why it's the second biggest city in the country. I mean, just look at that huge building. That's the Longport Trade Center. Some people just call it the Great Spire, though. Don't think we'll have much to do there for this job. Anywho, let's check the bulletin board and get moving.
Hey, it's you guys again.
Is that the reporter? Or is that Ashen? Whoa! Oh, aren't you that reporter from the Trail Times? Is that a friend of yours? Not exactly. We've just bumped into Little Miss Tryhard here a few times now.
Enough about that. What are you doing in Longport anyway? Up to no good, I bet.
I feel like she could be related to Jubilee. Long lost twin. Same hair color, same eye color, same girl failure vibes. Business as usual. Getting in trouble again?
No. I came here to write an article for the culture column. That's done now, but I get the feeling something big is about to happen here. So I'm using some time off to stay and find a scoop.
She's just like a little more enthusiastic, a little less tsundere. That's some dedication. I'm surprised she noticed what's going on. I guess Dingo did mention that she has good luck. Duplo will come back in Kaya and these two will be Spider-Man pointing at each other. Good luck and a good nose, apparently. Well, have fun with that. Peace. She reminds you of Leia from Zillia too. Tales of mention. She's following us. Just ignore her. She's like a puppy. She's still following us. He's not even trying to hide it either. Alright, what gives? If you're hunting for dirt on Giacomo, I'm fresh out. No way, that's yesterday's news. Care to explain why you're glomming onto us then? Don't mind if I do. Here's an analogy. If trouble is monsters, then you're Sepith. While you don't necessarily cause trouble yourselves, you certainly seem to attract it. So if I follow you, I'm bound to find my next big scoop. Just pretend I'm not even here and go about your business as usual, okay? Like hell we will. Actually, I'm feeling generous. Let me throw you a bone. There's an important person in Longport right now. Take a gander. Yo! Perfect timing. Maxim Lugan? Oh, it's the guy who really likes himself. Van, what are you... Oh, what's a superstar like that doing here? Can't say. I've got client confidentiality to uphold, you know? But I'm sure that goes without saying that it ain't normal for a guy like that to be wandering around a place like this all by his lonesome. Very true. Unfortunately, we got too much on our plate to keep an eye on him. So if we gotta give up our lead, why not pass it on to a friend of Dingo's? I want to write about politics, though. This sounds like something fit for a tabloid. You got a sports section, don't you? Besides, maybe getting a scoop here will get you a transfer you've been looking for. Plus, I bet you'll understand Dingo better if you give his line of work a try. You make a compelling case, Spriggan. I'm no expert on reporting celebrity news. But I'll pursue this story with my journalistic integrity and respect for the subject's privacy. Just you wait, Dingo. I'll catch up to you before you know it. There's the spirit. Anywho, good luck out there. Thanks for the lead. Today's a breakout article. Tomorrow, the Pulitzer Prize. What a charming person. She can't be much older than me, right? My guess, she's probably 19, right? Oh. She's a reporter, so it's safe to say she's at least 20. More importantly, you did it again. A little fibbing won't hurt. Won't get her a story either, though. Oh well, time's a-wasting. Let's go check out the job board. Aye aye. Get jobbed, get jobbed. I feel like one of these days I gotta reroute my my heatsink fan. It gets so damn hot at my arms and legs because my fan points upward and my computer sits on my desk or under my desk. So that heat bounces off the bottom of my desk straight into me. Oh my god, I am stupid as hell. I can just move my computer away from under my desk. If I move it to the right, I'm good. How have I never thought of this? Alright, we got a project. I'm doing that tonight or tomorrow.
Well...
Yeah, that's insane. Like, I have the space for it. Here I am, burning up and soaking in, like, processor fumes day in, day out. And now it all makes sense. One of my old friends from UPS attacked me earlier because he said everything I like is fan service and I hate modern games. Man, that sucks. You know, I was doing so on the side I help some of my buddies record a podcast. I'm kind of like their editor and mixer, and I like do the like video aspect of it for them. And they were doing a, gosh, what movie were they talking about? It was they were doing Jordan Peele's Us, I think. And then we got into the topic of talking about anime, and they are a bit old-headed, where like they're kind of the mindset that like there really isn't that much good anime that came out after the 80s and the like early 90s. And I was like working at the time, because I do it on the side sometimes, like while I work, because it's like non-intrusive. I can just like I can be recording their episode while I'm like working on tasks for work. And like, gosh, the restraint I had to pull to not talk about so many of the really good like directors and shows and movies that are still coming out nowadays. It's like, damn, like I gotta put them on some stuff, because when they were talking about like shows and how anime fell off for them, they were like, oh yeah, like I tried watching Demon Slayer, so anime fell off. And I was like, my brother. There's some slop for AAA now too. Yeah, like 100%. You're better than me. I would have started some shit. Like, I knew my ass would be talking throughout my work meeting if I did, though. You know, like I gotta save that defense for whenever I decide to like actually do an episode with them. Yeah, to each their taste, though, definitely. Yeah, because like they don't have bad taste. They definitely talk about really, really good shows and movies from the 80s. From the 80s and 90s. Like, everything they've discussed, everything they think is good, genuinely, I like too. No problems there. Like, we have very similar taste, but the generational gap, because they are a bit older than me. I think, like, they're in their, like, late 30s. So, it makes sense that they would feel that way, because that is kind of, like, the stuff that they grew up around. Whereas for me, I'm kind of, like, a weird scenario where, like, I got into anime really late. I got into JRPGs really late. Like, I started watching anime when I got to college. When I, like, early to late 2014, 2015 is around when I started watching shows, when I started, like, going through a backlog of, like, old shows, new shows, and when I started to keep up. And I definitely respect. I'm a dirty millennial. Wait, where did I go? I think this is the park that Neil was talking about. Oh, right, for the bench. Yeah. He was told to put the goods under one of the benches facing the ocean. Alright, it's my time to shine. We'll be right here if anything happens. You ready for anything, alright? Understood. Beginning operation. That's where him and I got into a huge argument. He told me you're lame because you're so old school and can't accept the changes today. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, yeah, this guy looks a little slimy. We got eyes on target. What should we do? We'll follow at a distance. Does he got a goatee? I didn't really get a good look at his face. Oh yeah, I fucking called it, bro. This guy has got that slimy character design. Here are the goods. Excellent work. The delivery person was switched out, yes? Yeah, they got a kid to do the exchange. I mean, he don't look bad though, but like, he's got that stereotypical henchman. That's Cassius. Actually, yeah, he's got that Cassius mustache. Damn, life really hit hard and fast as soon as they came back from Ymir, huh? He's got to support his new daughter. Turn to a life of crime. Doesn't look like Heiwei noticed the thing. I think we're in the clear. So, he's the guy who wanted the drugs. He hasn't noticed us yet. I think they're alone too. Should we charge in? Yeah, let's go. Seize them. Whoa, get jumped! Damn it! How'd they find us out? You must have screwed up. Unhand me at once, you Heiwei scum! So Heiwei knew that we were not involved. Heiwei knew that the other guy... Oh, maybe just because we switched to guys. Heiwei realized it was all good. I didn't even realize they were behind us. Why do I feel like we were made into pawns? Neo must have been the bait. I thought it was weird that he managed to give Heiwei the slip. Oh. Well, either way, you're doing us a solid here. Save us the trouble of bringing them in ourselves. Always happy to clean up the trash. Thank you for your assistance. We're lucky that he issued a request to you. Now then, we'll ask that you hand Neil over to us. He's a material witness and a suspect. But he got caught up in all this by accident. Neil had no knowledge of the drugs. He doesn't deserve to be punished for this. That's for us to decide. Our job is to judge. Yours is to comply. I will ask one more time. Will you hand Neil over to us? The whole point of this request was to save our client. Giving him over to Heiwei would be like throwing him to the wolves. The way I see it, we got two choices. We try to persuade him, or we fight. I mean, if we fail at persuading them, we can always fight. Does Van got that silver tongue? We shall see. Okay, let's try that. Sorry, but I don't think we have to comply. Our view is that our client shouldn't be judged for this. We're at an impasse then. Yeah, so how about we compromise? We ask that you don't lay a hand on our client. You're a fool if you think we'd agree to that. Let me finish. In return, he'll be banned from Longport for a little while. We'll let you decide how long the ban lasts. How's that sound? Who do these outsiders think they are? We're feeding ourselves to the wolves? Very well, we cannot deny your proposal, but only because you're the Liu family's honored guests. Wait, really? Neil is barred from entering Longport for 1 year. Should he breach this agreement, we will pass judgment onto him. Sounds good? Phew, what a relief. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. What? You negotiated with Heiwei? The Heiwei? Yeah, you're banned from entering Longport for the next year. Just to be safe, you should probably leave the city as soon as you can. I see. Man, my nose is getting stuffy again. I see. That's unfortunate, but it's not a huge deal. I'm not even a resident of the city. His scarf makes me think of those directors who wear sweaters around their necks. Yo, we saw Kiryu in that fit in Yakuza 0, one of the side quests. Right, yeah! Where, like, you had to play as a movie director? Almost the same fit. I'm just glad I won't have to be looking over my shoulder anymore. Thank you so much. Hope you learned your lesson. No more sketchy gigs, alright? Of course. I'm happy this worked out for the best. I knew you and your assistants could get the job done, Van. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. Whoa! Wow, sweets? Thank you so much. Come on now, I ain't a kid anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you still are. Oh, excuse me. It's not every day I get to see Van be treated like a kid. I'll wire the money to you guys soon. Again, thank you all very much. That includes you too, pal. I surely would have been snatched away by Heiwei had you not stepped in. Might be a year or so before I can stop by to visit. But I'll make sure to bring you some souvenirs from home when I do. I'll be looking forward to it. Take care, everyone.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
That one guy who looked like Cassius looked like one of those mafia guys from 80s TV, like Magnum PI.
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Gosh, old shows. Older shows. The only older shows I've ever gotten around to watching. I need to watch a ton more. Like, there's so much time in my day when I go to bed. Or like, even when... I might even be able to sneak some in while I work, too. Cause like, I can just listen to shows. But as far as like older shows are concerned, I've only ever really watched...
I recommend everything here.
I've only ever really watched Twilight Zone, Columbo, and Star Trek. I don't know if I can really think of anything else that I might have caught. Tom Selleck is a great actor. Like, it's honestly incredible and kind of funny that I involved myself with, like, film for as long as I did. When I, like, didn't really watch a ton, now that I think about it. Like, there's so many classics that I still need to get around to watching.
Off we go.
Initializing planner mode.
Off we go.
Okay, check the bulletin board. Let's see, we got a Fort Spriggan. In a foreign land. This is my first time visiting the Eastern District from my home of Arashian? Right, it's like kind of Spanish, right? I heard about Arkride Solutions from one of the guides here, and I think if you were to serve as my my tour guide, I'd have a lovely time sightseeing. What do you say? Please contact me at the Kowloon Hotel if it pleases you. Looks like there's more. Substitute Sensei? We can be Sensei? Sensei Blue Archive? I heard you have knowledge of Eastern martial arts. As such, I'd like you to take my place as an instructor for a short time. It's nothing serious, I swear. If you're up for it, come to the park in Newtown. Let me get comfortable. Hydration check. We haven't had... Wait a second. Did I see that right? There's no way in hell we already did 40 minutes. It wasn't that long ago, right? I swear it wasn't that long ago that, like... I was like... Yo, this sub-story only took an hour? And I was walking by the pier. I blinked and it's been 40 minutes. Did lose a friend of stupid drama I talked about earlier, but I was singing some like you. Glad you consider me a friend. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 1 hour is when I was done with the cave. Man, that passed by so fast. I forgot to tell you where the dummy company's at. I just sent along the info. Feel free to scout it out. I wouldn't recommend charging in guns blazing, though. So that's where it is. Is something the matter? Nah, Jack just gave me the location and messed with them trading company. What? We're heading there now? Are we gonna blow the door down? I'll prepare the explosives then. Don't do that. I'd rather not get arrested for arson. I just want to take a look at the building. We ain't in a rush though. The location on our map apps, the location's on our map app. Our map apps? So we can check it out after finishing some requests. Man, I'm so sad that I didn't get to go, didn't get to commit to the Japan trip. Just the other day, I found out the ticket prices were pretty affordable compared to when I went last time. I've been to Japan once, back in like, it's not happening? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I think it was
The great spy.
I went to Japan in 2018. Pre-COVID, also kind of pre-VTuber blow up. We would have been going in a post-VTuber explosion world. But yeah, I think when I went, it was like 850 USD round trip for the airplane tickets, and then like the place we stayed was manageable considering how many people we had. I think it was like 120 a night. And then when I looked at tickets, I think it was Monday. It was like Monday afternoon. The tickets were 450 round trip, which is like almost cut in half. And I found a place to stay that was about $60 a night. And split between however many people I was planning to wrangle to go, that would have been so cheap. And then I looked the next day.
You there?
The ticket prices go up $250, which means less people are willing to go. If I wanted to go, I had to commit that day within those hours. Want to visit Akihabara in Tokyo? Akihabara is so much fun. Honestly, the first time I went, deadass, I think maybe 4 or 5 of the days we were there of the week that we spent were just all spent in Akihabara, just bulling around, walking around, going into buildings, checking places out. They fixed the economy overnight. They fixed the travel economy overnight. I'm sure 1 billion people saw the same ticket prices I saw and jumped on the gun immediately. But yeah, like, what, 800 to like 1,000 something bucks is kind of a tough ask on the spot as like as a leisure thing, you know? There's a ton of manga shops in Akihabara that I've heard, right? Yeah, a ton. I went to a couple. A lot of secondhand shops where you can find some really cool stuff. Like when I went, big fan. One of my favorite series of all time, Girls Last Tour. I think the Japanese name is like Shoujo Shumatsu Ryoku or something like that. Can't even read a lick of it. But I ended up buying the entire manga set just because I was there. Same thing. I also picked up an art book with some like collectible prints of it was like a production book for Madoka Magica. And then maybe a short site on my end, but I bought a ton of figures. You could translate with my phone? Yeah. True, I could, but in the back of my brain, my ultimate goal, as far as it goes to those volumes of manga, when I can finally get to the point of Japanese where I can like comfortably, comprehensively read, I would like to read them. That's like my end goal. It might not even be that complicated, but like it would be really nice and I'd feel very accomplished to learn Japanese at a level where I can read those manga without having to rely on like a phone. So, funny enough, still one of my favorite series to this day. I know the ending ends in shambles, but I have not read past what I've seen in the anime. I don't know what happens, because I'm saving that as my little special treat for when I can finally read Japanese.
Understood.
Okay.
Alright, I've yapped on long enough about that. Let's actually do some side quests. Wing it like me and learn while reading? Yeah. Yeah, that, you know, honestly, that's also very valid too. I was playing Shashingo. I picked it up. Around the same day, I also got that Japanese learning RPG. Very tempted to pick that up too, because I am mega rusty. Like, I started playing Shashingo, right? And I realized I don't remember how to read as much hiragana and katakana as I thought I did. Like, when it comes to hiragana, I forgot what some of the accented letters mean. Like, I mixed them up in my brain. Favorite anime of all time? Or current? Yeah, favorite anime of all time? Definitely Girls Last Tour. Yeah, 100%. That's gotta be one of the GOATs. As far as long form series, very, very big fan of Natsume's Book of Friends, Natsume Yujincho. Very, very good show. Love it to death. All time is Slayers. Slayers is solid. I've heard good things about Slayers. Gosh, I know. I'm not very up to date with this anymore. But if you are curious, I will link this. And then you guys are welcome to flame me on my taste or gas me up. It goes either way. There are some shows that people love that I just could not get into. Like, there was this show. Gosh, I'm yapping. There was this show, I think it's like Shinsekai Yori. I think it's like called From the New World in English. I couldn't do it, and people loved that show to death. But on the other hand, a lot of people compare that show to shows like Land of the Lustrous. And that's gotta be another all-timer for me too. Studio Orange. I'm a big, big fan of slice of life and coming of age stories. Those are my like top. But I still fuck around with shonen too, like Hunter x Hunter, peak. Mob Psycho, peak. What did I think of a regular Magical High School? I haven't gone around watching it. But I have friends who really like it, so it's definitely on the watch list. Oh, I gotta do side stories. Wait, I received a gift? A gift from Eli? Yeah! Equivalent exchange, let's go! Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. We will be getting comfortable again with our hiragana. We've got our Japanese goals. Yeah, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I actually might jump into this sooner rather than later. You heard of regular high school? Yep. Wait, what happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, hello there. You're a Spriggan from the capital, eh? I'm in dire need of a trained martial artist, and I heard you fit the bill. Although, you're not quite what I pictured in my head. I'm not a Spriggan, actually. That'd be me. I was a student of the Kunlun school. Ah, yes, that makes more sense. Mahoka's one of my favorite magical systems. My favorite current anime, I love Tatsu's character. Yeah, as far as current anime is going, I'm not working on anything in my backlog, but I am keeping up with a couple of shows this season. I don't know if I have it updated on my anime list, but shows I'm watching that are kind of going off, or at least that I've been sticking with. I do recommend, I've been watching Elusive Samurai. Pretty solid. It does get a little weird with the main character and how they're kind of portrayed, like they're like but I guess I can pass because like the animation's gas and it seems like it's doing a cool story. I'm also watching Makine, the heroine anime that's like the girls all like getting dumped and then just like pure vibes. Another one that I am watching is Shoshimen. That's another good one. Shoshimen is kind of like it reminds me a lot of Hyoka, and it's written by the same writer. Though it's a little bit different, but I really enjoyed Hyoka when I watched it, so it's kind of more of that, which is nice. It's like a very like kind of vibes-based deduction anime, which is cool. What else? What else? I feel like there's more. Oh, I mean, I'm watching Oshinoko. That's still pretty solid. We haven't seen Ruby in a minute though, and I miss Ruby. And I think that's all I'm kind of keeping up with this season. A lot of people talking about the Deer anime. I think apparently it got fixed, but I remember when it launched, there was like some really bad translation issues with it. Can't say I recommend much anime this season. It's good, but not great. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been stronger seasons. Like, I don't know if there's like an all-timer this season for me yet. Last season was pretty solid though, because I did really like the Jellyfish show. Only problem is I did kind of wish it ended a little more cleanly. It ended maybe like a little too quickly. Like they resolved things a little too fast for my taste. And then Ruby. Gosh, okay. Again, another thing I'm not with, but I plan to watch eventually, maybe. Because I know that they kind of got the shit end of the stick with Rooster Teeth, kind of having their whole debacle, and then Ruby being a part of Rooster Teeth, and then that all going wrong. What about Kuma 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 Bear? I think that's a season 2, isn't it? I haven't watched it. Actually, I don't think I've heard much about it either. But from the looks of what I saw, it seems like a very vibes-based slice of life that I could totally leave on the side. Like, just like something to chill with. Which is good. Not every anime has to be peak. Like, it's important to have variety in things you watch. Being able to watch just good shows makes the amazing shows that much better, you know? I feel like I've heard Kunlun before. Well, that explains why Van moves so much like martial artist. Let's go on a shoujo arc? Bro, I'm so down because I didn't watch much shoujo. I think... Wow, I honestly don't know if I can name one. What's like a popular shoujo anime? Cause like I don't know if I would consider are idol shows shoujo? Like no, right? Like in my brain they're just idol shows. But yeah, Nozaki-kun, dude, okay, funny enough, I own the Blu-ray. I have never watched it. There was a phase that I was going through, sometime a little like at the tail end of college, start of work, where I was buying Blu-rays for shows left and right. It totally came in clutch, 100%, because there was like a solid week, I think, where whole neighborhood just did not have any internet connection. I was so glad I had Blu-rays to work through. Though for some reason I decided to watch all the girls in Panzer. Yeah, we're on a shoujo. Kimi no Todoke peak. Yeah, right. They really. Okay. People give it hate. I'm inclined to agree with them. Netflix does not do a good job advertising anime. I hate the way Netflix drop shows. I love a weekly format. For them to like almost give no advertising and drop all the episodes at once is downright criminal. There is like almost no... Part of the fun about watching shows for me is that discussion. Is to see what people think about episodes after I've watched them, or, you know, you see a discussion last way longer. And just the fact that they drop stuff in binge format sucks for that. It's really, really sucks for that. I knew he must have had some kind of combat training, but I didn't know what kind. And that's not the only kind of training I've gotten. In any case, I can tell you you got plenty of real-world experience. Even at this moment, you aren't leaving any openings. You must have seen a great many battles. Whoa, you can tell all that from just a glance? Heavens, no. I made that all up. I thought he was being for real for a sec. Very funny. You want to give me the job details or what? Of course, of course. I'd like to do some martial arts instruction in my stead. Maybe reel it back in with that one. Yeah, of course, of course. I'd like to do some martial arts instruction in my stead. The moves will be simple enough, I promise. Could you help me out? And yeah, a ton of anime did get leaked. It was pretty bad. Yeah, a lot of like animator oomps that I see on Twitter are like kind of sad about it too, because it looks bad on them. Like, I think they were saying like not every time when those leaks happen, they're not getting the final product. Like sometimes there are like placeholders in there, which looks bad on the show when people are like criticizing it for something that's come out, you know, which totally sucks. So like, out of respect, we are not jumping into any of that. I heard you have knowledge of Eastern martial arts. As such, I'd like you to take my place as an instructor for a short time. It's nothing serious, I swear. If you're up for it, come to the park in Newtown. Since when did Netflix care about their customers? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, streaming services, blessing and a curse. It's nice to have the accessibility, but man, are the people up top shitty. Sure, I'm down. So what kind of instruction do you do? I teach a hybrid style called Taishin, which I created. It combines 24 techniques from the 3 major schools of Eastern martial arts. What? You created a whole martial arts style? That's so cool! Oh, it's not that impressive. I just picked out a handful of simple techniques that are easy to learn. I only made it to teach self-defense to others, and for exercise. I think that's very admirable of you. Hold on, Taishin's been around forever. I know for a fact that you didn't make it yourself. Stealing credit ain't cool. I suppose I can't pull the wool over a Kunlun student's eyes. Do I want to help this guy? He seems like a poser. Those unaccustomed to our ways are so easily deceived. He sure likes his tall tales, doesn't he? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, back to business. Why do you need someone to fill in for you? Well, you see, I threw out my back yesterday. I can walk around just fine, but doing any kind of sudden movements is a back-breaking endeavor. Get it? Back-breaking? Careful not to split your sides over your own jokes. I never thought a real martial artist could throw out their back. Don't you guys train your bodies daily? Alas, old age comes for us all, young lady. I hurt my back while on the waves. Huh. What were you doing on the waves? Brother was surfing? Are you kidding me? You were surfing? Of course, I hear all the young'uns are doing it these days, and I'm always hippin' with it. How do you do, fellow kids? I was faced with the biggest wave of the year. My very life was in peril, but my surfer pride was on the line. Thus, I confronted it head-on. I was locked in a fierce war of attrition, a battle of wills and wits between man and wave. Uh-huh. and I emerged triumphant. So to celebrate my hard-earned victory, I did a 360-degree spin in the air. You did what? In that moment, I saw the light. I felt like everything came into focus. Visions of my long life, the peaks, the valleys, and everything in between, flooded my senses like a gushing waterfall. And after that... Yes? I fell into the water and hurt my back. It sounds like your life flashed before your eyes. You're lucky you got your back to coast in one piece. Indeed. A boat just so happened to be passing by. And that's why I can't do any instruction today. I'm sorry that all happened. Hope you get better soon, man. So will you take my place? Like I said earlier, I'm down. I'm not a full-fledged master or anything, but I can handle some self-defense instructing. Fantastic. My lesson plan for today was 5 forms in total. 2 Kunlun forms, 2 Gekka forms, and 1 Taito form. Oh well, I don't know jack about Gekka or Taito, so I'm not sure I can help you there. Then why don't you enlist the aid of the Bracers Guild? One of its members here is intimately familiar with the Gekka style. I'm sure she would be happy to help out. And why'd you even bother asking for my help? When the contract's signed, so there's no backing out. Thank you very much.
Commencing mission.
Can we get Zen to teach us Taito? Man, all the yapping kind of went crazy. I feel like I talked up a storm just now. And I have so many NPCs to talk to. God, like I opened up the map and like, damn.
You'll never believe what happened.
Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Oh fuck, wait, Angelica is Taito. Nah bro, I totally forgot. I put Angelica to the back of my mind. If I ever had to make a Trails character list, she is at the bottom. Predator looking ass. Keep her away from Toa. She is like almost Witsao. Or she might be. That's a hard sell. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's clear out the NPCs. My ass is not seeing Eren tonight.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
Oh, can we go to the movies? Welcome to the Cinema Novelle. What movie would you like to watch? Do I give Ilya a pass for groping Risha? No, Ilya kind of sucks a little bit too, but at least she has a character. At least that's not all she is, you know? With Angelica, it really just feels like that's all she does. Because, like, Shirley does the same shit. But I think Ilya and Shirley are way better characters than Angelica. Like, a character can have flaws, but if the character is just that flaw, there's a problem. Because, like, I think in Cold Steel 2, they were building her up to kind of have, like, that whole issue with her family, like, you know, like her family's trying to force her to be something she's not, the Rogners and all that, and she had that talk with her, I think it was her uncle or her dad, after we fight, blanking the name, but the big soldat, and they kind of just resolved that, and, like, she never gets any better. We host films from the local Kowloon Pictures studio, but also show movies from other companies as well as the Vegas films. People are always lining up to see Director Gotti's newest feature films. Fans of Kowloon's action flicks often flock to Gotti. There's some stiff competition in that genre. Kowloon. Kowloon, is that... Gosh, is that in Hong Kong? Isn't that like the box city or whatever? The walled city, I was close. You telling me they got Hong Kong action flicks here? That'd be peak. Shirley used to be insane, remember Zero and Azure? Yep. Shirley was wild, but now that she has Cedric to look after, she probably went a bit milder. Yeah, I feel like they definitely toned her down a bit once Cedric got involved in the picture. Like, Cold Steel 3 for Shirley is a lot more manageable than she was back in Zero Azure. Because Zero Azure, she was like a murder freak. You hate Cedric? I don't like Cedric, but I like his character. I totally understand where he's coming from, why he does what he does, but I don't like him. His character is very human to me. I just think he managed to make every wrong decision and push away everyone in his life because of it. But that doesn't mean for me he's a bad character, but I can hate him. Yeah, lovable like Gilbert. Gilbert is that failure lovable, but like we love to hate. Yeah, Gilbert's good for a laugh. 100%. Like Cedric, you can be mad when he shows up on screen and fucks things up. He was about in the same camp as Rufus prior to Reverie. Like, Reverie did such a turnaround on Rufus for me. And Cedric could get the same. A part of me is hoping he maybe doesn't. And they do something different. Because I guess, you know, not every character needs a redemption arc either. Because some characters can be built as cautionary tales. Not everyone needs to come back. And I think if we saw the consequences of a character and their failings, like with Cedric, that'd be pretty cool. It would absolutely suck for Alphen and Olivier. Because, like, they'd be losing a sibling. And it's been shown that they do care about him. And, like, Cedric cares back in his own weird way. But I think if he were to end up dying, God forbid, like, or end up having something happen to him, that would make sense to me too. Yeah, Ellie might lose a cousin. Now, where did Maxim run off to? I'll get the dirt on him if it's the last thing I do. Now I'm starting to sound like some third-rate gossip columnist. But if he really is up to something shady, then it's my job and duty to expose it. So this is the building Messon Trading Company owns. Or more accurately, the Armada owns. And it's right down the street from the Hayaway hotels, huh? That's very brazen of them. Do you think they're purposely trying to provoke Hayaway? That's definitely half of it. The other being a show of confidence. Doesn't seem like many folks come in and out of here. If I had a wager, they keep a skeleton crew here, and their main force is holed up elsewhere. Ah, so this is their FOB. I can see the tactical advantage in that. Their what now? Sometimes she can be so hard to follow. Forward operating base. Something about this place rubs me the wrong way. Busting in there ain't really an option. We'll focus on other parts of town for now. Love McBurn, though. He reminds me a lot of Original Zelos before he changed in Blazing Souls Accelerate.
Oh. Maybe he's got some keen senses on him after all.
We were warned that he may pose a threat. Remain vigilant.
The guy on the right kind of looks like a Jaeger. I'm getting Jaeger vibes. Also, anime camera angles be like. I've been watching that building for the last few days, but I haven't seen anyone resembling an executive come in and out. CID? My hunch tells me they're still around, though. Maybe those gangsters are holed up there as well. What's the right move here? He's on the right track. I thought Heiawei was running laps around these guys, but it looks like there's a few grizzled vets who know the score. Oh, okay, no, that makes more sense. It's a Heiawei guy. I'd rather be elsewhere, but I think I should keep an eye on this place for a while longer. I want to be there when they finally make their move. Original Zealous is like, I don't give a shit about your problems kind of person. Kind of like McBurn. Yeah, McBurn is very kind of like what's the word for it? Self-centered. Not self-centered. And not self-aggrandizing. It's like when they're like kind of just worried about things that only involve them. Like whatever happens type beat. Because he still wanted to square up with Novartis.
All right.
And I don't think we ever saw the outcome to that, right? Because the McBurn that actually interacted with Novartis back in Reverie was a simulacrum. Dude, you won't believe what I just did. I finally caved and bought that limited edition Red Star I've been wanting. I've been dying to get my hands on one ever since Juniper and Graham got... Oh, hey! They came all the way down here? I just recognized them. They're our car boys. I've been dying to get my hands on one ever since Juniper and Graham got me to try it out. Holy. Those are some damn sweet wheels. I heard they can only buy one, you can only buy one of these from Red Star dealers directly. Must have broke the bank for it. I mean, these things cost a fortune. Nah, I got a loan. Gonna be paying this thing off for the next 15 years. There was no way in hell I was gonna be able to, buy it outright. Whoa, for real? That's hardcore. I heard Graham got a loan for his car too, but you've taken it to another level. Don't tell me you called me over just to rub it in my face. Nah, I wanted to give the keys to my old car. Give you the keys to my old car. It's yours. I know you've been wanting one for a while. Wait, Downey's kind of the GOAT. That's crazy that he's just gifting his old car to his friend here. Plus, I want to take this baby out on a test run pronto. What? You're just giving me your old car? Is that why you told me to come by train? Well, thanks, man. You sure this isn't a little much, though? For street racers like me, getting a sweet new ride is the best feeling in the world. Buyer's remorse comes later. Today, I'm gonna party. But first, I'm gonna give my new car a spin before heading home. I rushed over after Downey told me to meet him here, but I had no idea he was planning to give me his old ride. I appreciate the thought, though, really, but I'd honestly rather get one myself. Get myself a new one. His car's been having tons of issues lately. But I'm not the type to turn down a free meal. Plus, he took out a 15-year loan, so how can I say no? Yeah, I mean, it is a lemon. Shame. But a free car is a free car. You know what? That's also another thing that's important. I think it's very important for new drivers to get a shitty car that they have to fix day in, day out. Because that teaches you so much about car maintenance. I learned so much about being to take care of a car because my car was a piece of shit. Wow, Longport's a totally different city from when I came as a kid. The Great Spire looks a lot nicer too. I think I'll take a photo of it. Guide Yinlin? Or Yinlin? No, Yinlin? Yinlin's another game. Welcome to the Langport Trade Center, which is also colloquially known as the Great Spire. The building was designed to be mixed use, and it was completed 8 years ago under the guidance of the Kowloon Group. I recently underwent large-scale remodeling to account for advances in technology. That was finished just last year. The Great Spire is even more advanced than Crossbow's Orcus Tower, and it's beloved by the citizenry. Learn from the problems and never do self-fixing if you don't have the tools. True, true. Yeah, do what you can, but do learn. Yeah, and I think, at least in the case for, like, NA, I don't know if it's the same for a lot of other places, but we have this store called AutoZone, and I think they also let you do it at another store called O'Reilly's, where they actually let you rent tools, which is kind of nice, if you're, like, in a spot and missing a tool that you need for a certain job. And it's, like, really, really affordable, too. We found Maxim the Freak, the weirdo. Alright, girls, let's say we drive out to the beach after this. I'll let you soak in the view of me bathing in the sea breeze. Oh, sign me up. Would you mind if we rented a boat while we were there? I'd really like to ride one with you. Well, how could I say no to such a heartfelt request? I say we save it for tomorrow, though. That'll be a perfect way to cap off our date. I want to rent a tool called PS4 for Kai no Kaseki. Valid as hell. My PS4 doesn't get nearly as much use as I was hoping. I'm a little disappointed that I picked one up when I did. Because I don't know if I've talked about it on stream before, but like, I have the PS4 Slim. I bought it from a coworker for a really affordable price. Like, we got it like almost half off MSRP. And it was in like really good condition, packaging and all. Came with the games and everything. It was such a good deal. Like, hats off to my coworker for doing that for me. Really great guy. Also gave me a ton of commissions whenever I was doing deliveries at work. Because, we got money for doing deliveries, and he'd always ask if I wanted something. And yeah, he sold me his PS4. I played Spider-Man and most of Ghost of Tsushima. And then a kind of downfall of my playstyle for things when I'm playing stuff off stream. I like to be in calls. Even if I'm not playing anything with anyone, it's just nice to be in calls sometimes. And I'll usually just be doing my own thing, right? So I got a capture card. Originally I got it so I could play Rock Band on my computer. Works out perfectly. I've done it a couple times. But the PS4 Slim, the version I have, when I plug it in, especially to my capture card, there is an issue with it where the PS4 Slim doesn't let you change audio outputs. It doesn't let you change audio outputs. And when it's connected to my computer, it forces a surround sound that doesn't exist, even on headphones. So when I plug it in to play something while I'm, seated at my computer, because I really, really, really wanted to play Bloodborne, right? When I plugged it in to play on my computer, everything sounds muffled. And that's because there's no front speakers. When I play, I'm not hearing any audio that's supposed to be happening in front of me. The only audio I hear when I play on my computer is the reverb of people talking to me, their voices bouncing off the walls behind me. I mean, I'm not gonna get jumped, but I'm not gonna hear people clearly. So, like, that put me off from playing any other games on my PlayStation. And I haven't really touched it to this day. Yeah, things are busy, busy, busy. Longport's a market city, so there's always tons of deliveries to be made. There's also been a lot of trade between here and Valis over in the Central East. I won't complain about making more money, but I wish things would slow down a little. I haven't been able to catch my breath lately. Who's over here? Yeah, definitely do feel like I'm talking up a storm in this stream for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I just have a lot to talk about today, which is very not usual.
Welcome.
What should I do for lunch today? Won't be long until my next shift. Maybe I should just grab a quick pick-me-up. Right, we need to make sure to buy all the food.
I hope to see you again.
It's my turn for the Yap stream. Hold up, let me open up the Steam store.
Do you know what you...
I hope to see you again.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Come again.
Okay.
Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store.
I work at a trading company in Labor. Oh, wait, do we know Henson?
We hope you enjoy your stay.
International trade is fairly common these days, so I got sent here on a regular basis. I have some free time today, so maybe I'll go buy something for my wife and kid. I'm not really sure what they'd like, though. Huh. Laburo Mention. Is he one of the NPCs in Sky? Where's Hansen? Excuse me, Mr. Hansen. There's a guy called Maxim over there. He was hitting on my coworkers who are under the age.
Thank you for visiting the Kowloon.
Wait! Yo, how crazy would it be if Maxim has a Mr. Beast arc? I mean, not Mr. Beast arc. Fucking, Dr. Disrespect. I've been seeing so much about Mr. Beast, I was thinking about Mr. Beast. I understand that you've accepted a request from Fan. Let me know if there's anything I can help anything I can do to help you. I'll do my utmost to fulfill your needs.
That's true.
Oh, which reminds me. Oh my god, the other day I was on Reddit. What a mistake, right? And gosh, but not as much a mistake as Twitter. Honestly, any of those platforms. But anyways, I was on Reddit and I saw someone post a bunch of edited pictures of like their impressions of Sky, Sky the Third, I think. And they edited this picture of Agate to look like Dr. Disrespect, which came right after, immediately after in Sky the Third, when I think it was Annalise who was like, oh yeah, what's the little age difference when they were ribbing Aga and Tita in Sky the Third? God, it was so fucking funny to just see that line of dialogue immediately scroll to the right and a picture of a Dr. Disrespect Agate. And it was so well put together too. Wait, hold on, let me see if I can find it. There's like, there are posts on it, like, there are posts on the Falcom Reddit, but like probably not like a crazy amount. Like I could probably run it back. What is this? We are looking. Pausers? No way it was 2 days ago. I swear I saw it today. Third. And also, oh my god, my Discord's been blowing up. I got 6 messages. Oh, it's the group chat. Okay. Okay. I'm being, what's the word for it? Where they're asking you for money. Oh, okay. All right, here it is. I found it. Okay, so check this out. It was this post right here. Like, okay. It was Josette. My bad. It wasn't Annalise. Josette's like... Here, let me make it bigger. No one's judging you here. Couples come in all ages and size, all shapes and sizes. Your age chat just a little bigger. And then I swipe to the right. God, it was so good. Shout out. And yeah, this guy does kind of look like the mysterious stranger, oh, yeah. Mysterious stranger. Anyways, okay. Caroline is probably the new request, Hungfa. We're looking to develop an all-natural supplement using Creole Village's high-grade vegetables. We'll first need funding from the Kowloon Financial Bank to pursue this project. How will you consider backing it? Oh, it's this guy. I suppose there's a novelty in the nutritional supplements that are made from mineral-rich vegetables. Using domestic ingredients would build consumer trust, and your company could do a tax write-off for the cost of materials. However, there's one fatal flaw in your proposal. It doesn't take the productivity capacity of Creel and the other farm towns into account. Well, that's true, I suppose. They may have their hands full making herbal medicines, which is a valuable commodity. Placing the burden of mass production on them will likely cause the quality of the product to drop. Your proposal has potential, certainly, but I'm afraid I'm a little hesitant to agree to fund it. Kim has lost. I thought the nutritional supplement idea was a winner. Unfortunately, Eastern herbal remedies and Remferia's medicines are dominating the market. Getting the plan approved won't be easy. The Kowloon Financial Bank is frequently approached by startups. They need loans, and we're happy to provide them when they suit our interests. Alright, I'm gonna take care of the Wong... It was Wong, right? The Wong request first. Oh, Maxim has something new to say? For the next 2 days, my time is yours. My time is your time. I'm gonna give you lovely ladies my undivided attention. Then later today, we ride the waves like a comet flying through the stars. Go on. Apparently, the economy of Messeldom is collapsing due to the Mafia. Oh. Heiwei has been here to protect Longport from threats like them. I have mixed feelings about that, though. I don't think our economy and public safety should be dependent on a criminal organization. I work at a trade company, so I can feel the effects of their influence. It's a little disquieting to see how much pull they have here. Are we gonna recognize anyone? Calvert Cake. You're the Spriggan from Edith, right? I heard about you from Calvin. I also heard you have a contract with someone connected to Heiwei. That came as a shock given that Zen has spoken so highly of you. My office is neutral. I'm willing to take requests from just about anyone, as long as the work's reasonable and the pay's good. Interesting. I suppose that puts you in a unique position, one that lets you take on work that the bracers and cops can't. Excuse me, are you on the marketing team? I have a question, and I apologize if it comes off as rude. Have the cops and guild fallen behind Heiwei here in Longport? Unfortunately, yes. They always seem to be one step ahead of us. The higher-ups in the police department are practically in the Heiwei's pocket, so they're limited in what they can do sometimes. That's part of why I left the force to become a bracer. I also wanted to help the people more directly. Must make things awkward when you bump into one of your old police buddies, though. Sometimes, yes, but I'm sure they understand that line of work. That line of work didn't suit me in the end. Too much red tape. But I don't blame anyone for staying. There are some things you can only do when you're on the other side of the fence. One day, I hope we can join hands with the police. If we ever become a united front, we could surpass Heiwei. Yeah, I bet you guys can put aside your differences and become great friends. Brother is gonna make the SSS of the Bracers out here in Longport. You know the Divine Blade of Wind over in Crossbell? He was once a police officer as well. I'm nowhere near his level, but one day I'd like to reach the same lofty heights that he did. It may be an honor to meet him in person someday. Maybe he'd be willing to teach me a thing or two. And then Calvin. You're the fixers from the capital, aren't you? Oh, you know about us? Yeah. Heiwei notified us you'd be coming to Longport. If you're surprised that Heiwei is passing info to us, well, so are we. We're supposed to be at odds with one another. They're probably just flexing. Their information networks are on another level. Yeah, we need to step up our game. Can't let a criminal syndicate put us in the shade, or the people might lose faith in us. That aside, we also heard a lot about you from the Immovable. Huh. Grizzly Boy Scout strikes again. Bet he told you to watch out for me. Oh, not at all. He was just telling me about how hardworking you are. HQ was also singing your praises over your accomplishments in Creole, so I'm excited to see you in action. Afraid there ain't much to see. You might want to dial your expectations back a notch. The 2 bracers of this branch should be heading out soon. We've had some gangster activity here in town lately, so the citizens who aren't under Heiwei's protection are rightfully nervous. Now's the time for us to step in and fulfill our duty. Why are they all built like this? What are they putting in the Calvert water? I need to know. Hello, Xiaoling? What part am I implying when I said that? I'll let you decide. Oh, you're the Spriggan guy, aren't you? I see you got some civilians with you. My name is Xiaoling. I'm from the Gekka School. Oh, right. That's the school Aaron's a part of. Yep. Like Ashen said earlier, it's one of the big 3 martial arts schools here in the East. And there's a lot of Gekka practitioners in Heiwei, too. Yeah, much to my chagrin. Members of the school are supposed to reject violence, not embrace it. It's one of the core principles of Gekka. That's why I have to set a good example. If a member of the head family indulges in violence, then others will follow suit. Oh, you're part of the school's head family? Must be hard to stand your ground on that when Heiwei is always throwing its weight around. I think it's awesome that you're sticking near your guns. You're amazing. You really think so? Well, thank you. It's important to keep your feet planted in this city, especially when things are on the edge. By the way, you got a sec? Sure, what's up? We're in the middle of a job right now. We could use a hand. Gonna teach people some martial arts. Wanna join? What? Why would I want to help you with one of your requests? She's Engi. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. We need someone from the Gekka school, but if you're not feeling it, I'll just hit up some other contact. Peace. Hey, wait. What do you mean by other contacts? Anyway, duh. Van, you dog. You know just how to get under their skin. Most of them know Gekka skills, like the back of their hand. The Gekka name is practically synonymous with Heiwei these days. Bet people there will be thrilled to learn from real pros. You don't have to waste any of your precious time, so everyone's happy. Alrighty, catch you on the flip side. I'll do it. Huh? I said I'll do it. I'm gonna help you whether you like it or not. Are you sure? Yes, I know the people associate Gekka with Heiwei nowadays, but they don't follow the main school's teachings. I'm a student of the original school, so it's my duty to spread the true Gekka style across the world. Is that right? Well, glad to have you on board. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were leading me on by the nose. You really know how to twist a knife, don't you? No idea what you're talking about. Huh? But Van doesn't use knives. That's just a figure of speech. Okay, let's meet up at the park. Yeah, got it. Wait, so who's gonna teach the Taito school? Did they say that Van knew Taito? Also, shop?
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Tai Chi class. I hope I'm not fucking up. Yo, you're about to get a bracer like you asked. So what do you need me to do? First, you will practice 5 forms in front of each other. You will show Van the Gekka forms, and he will show you the Kunlun forms. After that, you will both demonstrate them to my students. Got it. I can manage that, no problem. Same here. Okay then. These are the names of the forms. Gekka's Twin Crescent Strike and Swallow Stance. Kunlun's Crushing Fist and Rapid Chop. And Taito's Elbow Thrust. Wait, hang on, neither of us know Taito. Who's gonna show off that one? I think I can cover that. I've seen Zen use that technique multiple times. For real? You're a lifesaver. We'll be cheering you on. Good luck, you two. Alright then, shall we begin practice? Yes, let's. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Very well then. Twin Crescent Strike! Yo, Van's quick with it. Swallow Stance! Oh, that's such a cool stance. Crushing Fist! Rapid Chop! Elbow Thrust! And that's it. Have you committed them to memory? Oh, we could get it wrong! Sick, let's do it. Yeah, we got them all down. Likewise. Excellent. And I'll put, then let's put to our let's put our practice into practice. Before long, the park was filled with scores of students, and the instructional class began in earnest. For today's lesson, we'll be learning 5 forms. I brought in 2 experts who will demonstrate them. I'll be watching everyone very carefully. Now then, begin. 3rd form, Twin Crescent Strike. Oh, it's already over. Oh, it's already over. Hello, the Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak walkthrough and guide on neoseeker.com. It's both palms. It's Twin Serpent for a reason? Yeah, makes sense. Crushing Fist. This is just the one. Wait. Was it down? It was up. I'm getting these all wrong. Right, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna remember that because it looks like a weird dance move. Oh, okay. Was it Vine or TikTok? There's the one dude who does like the dance, and then like, he just comes to a complete stop when the song just gets like, what was it? I don't have a TikTok. Wait, I lied. I have a TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I made a TikTok once because a friend sent me a video on TikTok and I couldn't play it unless I had a TikTok account. And then I never logged back in. Elbow thrust. Left elbow. Strike with the elbow. 15th form, swallow stance. This is the cool one. Extend left leg. '21st form, rapid chop. Well done. Thanks to you, today's class went off without a hitch. Young people these days sure are something else. So what are you gonna do about tomorrow? I expect my back should be fine by then, so I plan to teach the lesson tomorrow. Ooh. You sure you'll be okay? I can help out again if need be. But I'm not sure if you need it. Considering your age, you're in shockingly great shape. Your form is good too, maybe even too good. I somehow doubt you're doing martial arts just to stay in good health. Well, I didn't expect to be found out after all these years. Allow me to let you in on a little-known secret. In my youth, I stole techniques from many schools and made them my own. Whoa! I'm a warrior of darkness who imbued his hands in the blood of the greatest masters in all of Zemuria. Warrior of darkness mention? My true identity is Bloodstained Fist Wang. I've never heard of that name before. Well, of course you haven't. I made it up. Huh? I'm quite good at coming up with cool nicknames on the spot, if I do say so myself. Bloodstained Fist Wang. Yes, it has a nice ring to it. I insist on being addressed as such from now on. I kinda like this guy, he's a little goofy. No. I can't believe I was fooled by this old coot. He got me again. I can't believe it. This guy's a character. You sure you don't want to cut? 50-50 offer still on the table. Oh, I know, but I want you guys to have it all. I feel like I've already gotten my share anyways. This helped me discover a new way to spread the true Gekka throughout the world. And as a bonus, I got to learn about all you guys. Huh? What'd you learn about Fairy and me? A few things. The biggest one being that you're exactly as you look. A couple of good kids. Aw. As for you, Spriggan, I wrote you off as a shady person at first glance, which is part of why I was hesitant to work with you initially. But I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I can tell you're diligent and disciplined, given how polished your Kunlun forms were. I now understand why Zen trusts you so much. I think you got the wrong idea about me. I just had a good master who drilled those forms into me. Won't complain about you having a better impression of us, though. Let's just leave it at that, then.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Vanish just a big ol' bag of sugar. Big ol' bundle of sweetness. Packed under like a exterior that keeps saying I'm edgy. Whew, how's a good workout? Getting some exercise always helps clear the mind. I'm glad we got to work together on that. Let me know if you ever need help with one of the requests. Though in return, we may call on your help for one of ours.
Well...
Do you think anyone ever in the history of Zemuria walked into like a Bracers Guild and took a request and just tried to like poach jobs that way without being a Bracer? They never made a story like that, right? I don't quite remember any side stories ending like that.
All right.
Yeah, and Truly Old Man is a very fun way to live.
Whoops.
Oh. Wait, we can't... Oh, okay, we can't go into the cinema. We would love to be an old man full of whimsy. That's the goal. It's been a year since I moved to Longport, and life's been great ever since. I feel like I'm living in all those Eastern-style action flicks I love so much. It's fun to compare the cultural differences of Longport and the place I grew up. We've already got all the 4 Spriggans here.
All right.
Hydration check.
Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
And pasta check. Wow, I really want pasta now. I didn't even drink water. So the other day I mentioned I bought those cookbooks, and that got me really, really in the mood to make a nice Alfredo. The problem with the cookbooks though is I neglect how difficult it can be to have a nice variety of ingredients to rely upon. Because I'll look at the cookbook, I'll thumb through all the pages, and I'll be like, damn, that's gotta go off. And then I'll find out I need like a bundle of sage or something. Or something weird, like 3 cups of like apple cider vinegar or something. Like, I mean, it's not weird. It's just like, I realize I don't really carry a lot of, like, liquid ingredients and not a lot of, like, proteins. Improvise? I mean, yeah, you could, but I think there is, like, I think there is some knowledge in, knowing when not to improvise. Because some of it is pretty essential. Or else we end up cooking like Fuka. Like, I ain't trying to, like, cook a weird, like, gummy bear onigiri. Although that was, Ibuki Blue Archive Bond story. We love Ibuki. I know why she's the mascot. We gained another daughter in Blue Archive. Hey, wake up, Mommy. The weather's super nice today. Right. Mommy went to sleep again. She promised to play with me. I wonder if there's any fun games I can play by myself. Don't get lost, kid. I think I'll jump rope for a while. Ah, crud, I left my rope at home. Phooey. Yo, who taught this kid to say phooey? Ah, phooey. That's a fun one. Like, what if I replace my man? Like, I fucked up man with a ah, phooey. Whoops. Aw, shucks. Never seen anyone use that before. You know, funny enough, I think I have seen the aw shucks person. Though they were a bit on the older side. And they were originally, I think, from was it like Midwest? I have heard aw shucks in the affectionate though. I have a friend I've heard say it in the affectionate way where, like, you know, they get complimented or like they get gassed, right? And then they're like, aw shucks, thanks guys, you know? Oh, didn't Campanella say something like that too? Yes, whenever we hit him on the head, we gave him a good bonk, he was like, owie! Yeah, he was a little different for that. Ain't no way that man was feeling real pain to be saying owie. Aw shucks, an old friend of mine named Sean uses that in grade school. That tracks. Aw shucks feels very, it's very kid vocabulary in like a good way. Positive. Affectionate. Thanks for the help, kiddos. I think it's time for me to rest with to rest these weary bones for today. I'll be back to teaching starting tomorrow. Maybe I'll even sneak in a little surfing too. Just don't overdo it, old timer.
Well,
I was a yeah kid. I felt very seen. Playing trails. With everyone saying yeah all the time. So much so that we have the sound too. I will play it. Yeah, jump scare. Yeah! I can't swear yet, so I'll use these terms. Yeah, you know what? I really developed a bad potty mouth. I used to be really good at it, at not cursing. And then I think one day just a switch flipped in me and I said fuck. It never came back. Katyusha? This is delicious. It's light and easy to eat, just like everyone said. Yeah, and it's tasty too. This is high-class stuff. I'm relieved that you're enjoying it. I was worried this kind of food wouldn't really be for us. Same, but looks can be deceiving. I'd take this Eastern dish over that cheap junk we had over breakfast any day. Alright, once we're done here, I want to go do some sightseeing. Are they from Bavaria? Darren has a knack for picking out the best place to eat. The food here was divine. Hopefully this will be our last stop for a while, though. I want to do less restaurant hopping and more sightseeing. Alright. Restaurant hoppers or sightseeing believers? I think for me, when I travel, I am so restaurant pilled. I want to try that is my big thing. If I'm going out to places I've never been, the main thing I want to do is try the food every time. Sightseeing is nice, but I'm prioritize finding regional food. I prioritize finding regional food, specialties that I can't get anywhere else. Sometimes it is hard in California to find those specialties though, like, well, not hard in California, hard living in California, in the sense that a lot of places I've been, I've found their specialties living here too. Which I can be glad for. That's one of the privileges of that California life. California, United States. Yeah, and in the area I am, there's a lot of food options. We're not wanting for food. But fuck me if I want to go get an Arby's. Go to Thailand for exquisite. Yeah, the food in Thailand is really good. Yeah, I've been to Thailand. Oh wait, have I been to Thailand? Thailand is... Hold on. Was Thailand Bangkok? Yes, okay. I have been to Thailand. Thailand banged. Haha, get it? But now that I think about it, I haven't been to the Philippines. One of these days I would like to go to the Philippines and have food there. There are some like Filipino food places near me. Though, if I am being honest, and maybe some of my friends that I ate with may disagree with me, I just thought it was okay. I would love to try maybe some of the best I can get a hold of. But the Filipino food I've had so far in California, I've maybe felt like just okay about. And I am such a spice believer too. We love spicy food. Get me fucked up on that.
What can I do for you? See you again.
We don't usually have Eastern food up north, so I wasn't sure if this stuff would be to our taste. But I guess I was worried for nothing. This dish was seasoned to perfection.
Okay.
One food group I have not had the experience of eating a ton of, though. I haven't had a ton of European food. Like Spanish food, French food, maybe authentic Italian food, I would want to say. I have had, like, you know, Americanized Italian, but like, yeah, authentic Italian. I don't necessarily know about British cuisine. Every time I hear British cuisine brought up, it's always getting flamed for being bad. But don't knock it until you try it. I will try it. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, I've talked to everyone. Crazy. That went by so fast too. Yeah, I can only think of tea and scones. Oh my gosh, you reminded me. Okay, so there was a time. Gosh, I'm so sad that I missed out on this. Don't blame me, I ain't a Westerner. Oh, absolutely, no, totally understandable. I went to Utah. Which is another thing. I have not visited a ton of the United States. I don't know how much the food is actually gonna vary, considering, like, you know, California, maybe we have like a ton of food that exists in different regions in the United States. But one thing I don't see is scones. I would not be able to tell you where to get a scone. And when I went to Utah, apparently they are known for honey scones. Or like a form of honey scone. Or, I don't know how it is. I tried 4 different places when I went for the week. Could not manage to get a single one. And now to this day, that's gonna haunt me until I go back. Though also, I don't know when I would go back, cause there wasn't a lot to do in Utah. But, you know, beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery. You're Caroline, right? We saw your request. We're from Arkride Solutions. Oh, perfect. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you all. Shall we depart? One sec. There's something I'd like to ask you first. Why us? Huh? I was wondering that too. We're not local, so I'm not sure if we'd be the best suited to be your tour guide. Is she expecting to get jumped? Yeah, this is my first time in Longport actually. Oh, I know full well that giving tours isn't your primary area of expertise. But when I was a local guide, when a local guide told me a skilled spriggan was in town, I had to meet you. It's like you popped right out of a novel. I thought it'd be much more fun to explore the Eastern Quarter with you all than a regular tour guide. My fucking nose, bro. I hate it here. Wah! Going off, GG? Sounds good, sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Gosh, I feel so bad though, because if you're here for trails, right? I am getting absolutely nothing done. This whole stream has been so yap forward. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, thank you for stopping by though. Happy Friday. Hope you have a good rest of your day if you're working today. Peace, peace. Not sure how I feel about you coming to us just because we sound more fun than the alternatives. Well, what do you want to do, man? Not sure. This ain't the kind of work we usually do. Might be a good way to get familiar with the area, though. The gig sounds simple enough, too, and the girls may like having some downtime. Alright, this is different than the requests we normally take, but we'll make an exception for you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Today's gonna be a lovely day. Yes. Now let's get our tour of Longport. I'll get our. Man, why am I doing that now? I used to never do that tongue thing. Yeah. Now I'll get tour of Longport too. I'm surprised. I thought he'd turn this request down for sure. Shall we head to the Eastern Quarter then? Yeah, let's bounce. We'll decide on where to go once we get there. Very well then. I'll leave the tour plan to you.
Time to start working.
Dog in me is coming out. So beyond that gate lies the legendary Eastern Quarter, right? It's like the whole townscape is sheathed in vermilion. How wonderful. Yeah, the entire street was constructed according to the architectural style of the East. The light that comes from the lanterns and the wooden buildings give this place a warm, cozy vibe. Eastern Quarter is both gorgeous and welcoming. You're gonna love it. So where should we go first? Shall we explore the street? We'll definitely want to hit the shops at some point. Before that, I think we should check out the Eastern Theater. Oh, I've never heard of that before. She's in for a surprise. It's a place that puts on performances. We saw a show there earlier, and it was awesome. My, that sounds delightful. It's right over there. I'll tell you more about it once we're inside.
That's Aaron for you.
Aaron mentioned. Oh my, it's awfully crowded in here. Is the performance about to start soon, or has one just wrapped up? The latter, sadly. If you have some spare time later, I'd recommend coming back and watching one of their shows. They're a real treat. I'll certainly consider it. So what sort of performances do they put on here? It's like, is it like kabuki? That's what it's called, right? Not kabuki. It's the other one. No, maybe it is. Do they host operas and musicals? Nah, they do Eastern performance art. The shows have singing in them, but the sword dancing is the main draw. Sword dancing? My word. They don't do anything of the sort at the Opera House in Oracion. Well, operas mainly just need amazing singers, and Oracion has those in spades. The Eastern theater requires a little more performative flair that can complement their elaborate narrative and set design. One of their dancers delivers the secret spice with finesse. He's all the more popular for it. Right now, this place is the main attraction of the Eastern Quarter. Yo, wait! When I said hydration check like 20 minutes ago, I never drank. Okay. Fascinating. I'd certainly like to meet that popular dancer if we get the chance. Oh, wouldn't you like to meet him? So would I. That red-haired dancer was so dreamy. For real. I didn't even realize he was a guy until after the show. If looks could kill, I'd be sitting in the lap of Aidios right now. I really hope he's the next performance. I gotta burn his image into my mind before I head home. Ah, so those are the kinds of fans he attracts. They sure liked Aaron, didn't they? Is that the fate that awaits me if I see him on stage? Will I be lusting for him as well? Okay, I think we've had enough. Want to check out the main street? I'd love to. I feel like she hired us to be as brigands so she could see some action. We're probably gonna get into a fight. This place is the center of commerce for the Eastern Quarter. They got everything from inoffensive tourist shops to quaint little stalls. The world's your oyster. I vote we go to the stalls. I'm famished. Me too. In my guidebook it said the food here was quite delicious. Well, I think our course is set then. Yeah, let's see what these places have to offer.
Hey friend, got something you'll like.
Mashi, my beloved. How about it, Missy? What do you say to buying a Mashi doll? He's the new mascot of the Eastern Quarter. Your little cat thing is gonna be blown up real soon. There's something strangely charming about his listless expression. I'll take 20. I need some souvenir gifts anyways. I'll give them to everyone in my family, my distant relatives, and all my son's friends. Wow, you've got some deep pockets. I think twice before giving this scoundrel any money. He's scamming you. What? But he sounds like such a nice man. That's because I am a nice man. This is slander. I'll sue you for all your worth if you speak another word. And back to the subject at hand. If you buy those dolls, I'll throw in a genuine Eastern bracelet free of charge. It's too good a deal to pass up, don't you guys think? Jaffe is our Tanaka. Tanaka Persona 3. That's for Caroline to decide. And I think it's a great deal, so I'll take the set. Your enthusiasm sold me. Haha, yes! I mean, it's a pleasure doing business with you, Missy. I think you just made this guy's day.
What is that?
Why?
How much
I
Mira is
recommend
that?
everything here.
You've come to the right place.
We can't buy Mashi.
Yeah, thanks as always.
But that couldn't have been cheap.
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
Oh wow, I don't recognize any of these titles. The covers are quite unique. I think I'll pick up a few of them. I suppose it's acceptable for a book novice to make their purchasing decision based on a cover. I miss the days when I could do that. Back when I was a kid, before I learned before I learned how to read, and I knew the power of a video game review, I would buy covers off pure vibes, or buy games off of covers, off of pure vibes. Found some of my favorites that way. One of my favorite, like, small gems that I don't know if I hear a ton of people talk about was Metal Arms Glitch in the System. One of these days I should play that. That'd be fun. If there's a good way for me to play that, I will. Because that was like one of my favorite shooters as a kid, and I wonder if it aged at all. I mean, it probably definitely 100% aged. Everything does. But I wonder if it's good. And I'm not just like nostalgia goggled. I see you're eyeing the Frontier Tribes, a history of the war for autonomy. That's a fascinating read. It's a frighteningly accurate account of one of the bloodiest wars in the East. It's filled with vivid, gory descriptions of... I think I'll pass on that one. Maybe you'd like something that's light and breezy? How about this one? It's called The Beauty of the Eastern Handicraft. There's lots of photos, so even just flipping through it should be fun. That sounds right up my alley. I'll take it. You're choosing a picture book? How pedestrian. Oh well, at least you're taking an interest in our culture, so I won't complain too much. This little girl's got an attitude.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
Welcome. Nice to see you again, Van. Up, old man? Are you doing well? That's because I have a healthy diet. If you all like to be as spry as me, I recommend you try my food. I'll even give you a sample for free. Go on, try some. I think I'm okay. What sort of food do you serve here? Great question. Allow me to show you what I've got. Here's my famous caterpillar skewer. It's fresh off the grill. Freddy would be happy. Keep those away from me. After I spotted a caterpillar in my garden, I swore I'd avoid them for the rest of my life. To think I'd run into them here of all places. And what's even stranger is that they actually smell good. Don't fall for it, ma'am. They'll give you food poisoning for sure. Kinda doubt that. I've actually heard they taste pretty good. I'll believe when I taste them. And with all due respect, I don't think I'll be trying those anytime soon. Yes, you have to expand your palate. You cannot be eating chicken tenders and macaroni and cheese the whole life. Okay, we've done the rounds. I got so much shopping done. I'm still surprised you tried the caterpillar skewers in the end. Me too. I guess I just figured I'd take a chance. It didn't taste as bad as I expected, but let's just say I won't be coming back for seconds anytime soon. I can't believe I just did caterpillars. I want to throw up. Maybe it would help if you take your mind off that. Where would you like to go next? Oh yeah, I remembered something as we were going from stall to stall. A long time ago, I read a novel about a gangster here in Longport. The majority of the stories took place in a bar. Did she read Gambler Jack? The book featured thrilling gambling matches. It was quite the page-turner. That sounds interesting. What was it called? I don't recall, sadly. None of the titles at the bookstore jumped out to me, so I think it might be out of print. Oh, that's a shame. Well, if I ever stumble upon it, I'll be sure to give it a read. Please do. I highly recommend it. If the pub is here in the Eastern Quarter, I'd very much like to visit it. I've never gambled before, but I wouldn't mind trying my hand at it. Well, there's one pub here with gamblers of all types. And we just went there a little while ago. Oh, you mean the bar that Jack's at? Yeah, that might be the one.
This must be the Eastern Quarter. The breeze here feels so nice.
How come they don't let me gamble? Do they let me gamble? I forgot. Whoa. It's more lively in here than I anticipated. The novel described it as being run down. Well, we still don't know if this is the pub that appears in the book. Hey, Van. And who's this fancy lady you got with you? Oh, great timing. This woman asked us to bring her here. Apparently, one of her favorite novels takes place at a bar in the Eastern Quarter. So she wanted to check this place out. A novel? This may be a silly question, but are people allowed to gamble here? I normally don't partake in those kinds of activities, but I'd really like to give it a try. Well, you've come to the right place. A lot of people here are gambling aficionados. Since you're a beginner, though, you'll only be able to do low-stakes games. Is that okay? Yes, of course. If anything, I'd prefer that. And let's get the cards ready. Hey, Van, you're joining us. What? What, Van? Me too? Hey, don't I get a say in this? I'll be cheering you on. Show us what you got. Do we actually get to play, or are we making choices? Why am I getting dragged into this? Quit whining. It's not like you were doing anything in particular. I'll let you pick the game. What do you all normally play? Poker, blackjack, and baccarat. Want to give them all a go? I'm fine with that. Okay then. For these games, we'll do 10 Mira per chip. Get ready, I'm about to crush you guys. Hopefully this will wake me up a little. I want to play poker. And so everyone played a variety of card games and gambled their hearts out. Since Jack and Haley... I'll say Haley. When Jack and Haley went easy on Caroline, she had a good time. Phew, thank you both for indulging my request. I had so much fun. I better be careful or I may develop a gambling addiction. I felt like I was plopped right into the thick of that novel. I'm glad to hear it. Would love to have you back anytime. Except at night. Things can get a little rowdy around then. Alrighty. Any other places you want to go? I think I've seen everything I wanted to. Oh, wait. There's one more place I'd like to visit. Gotcha. Where do you want to go? I made an acupuncture reservation at a place here in the Eastern Quarter. Evidently, the treatment can improve blood flow. Oh, really? Only place around here that does those kinds of treatments are Long Kai Clinic. Yes, that's where I made the reservation. Not far from here. I'll show you where it is. Okay, lead the way, Van. This is Long Kai Clinic? Yes, it is. Are you ready to get your acupuncture treatment? Yes and no. I'll admit, I don't like the idea of having multiple needles stick in my body. However, I dislike my stiff shoulders and back pain even more so I'll endure it. It's pretty hardcore for a tourism activity. I respect you for trying it out. I kind of want to give it a go too. It might be a great way to recover stamina on the battlefield. I don't think that'd be very practical, Fairy. Now then, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing journey. Thank you so much for showing me around. No problem. Hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. So why did it have to be me? Whew. Never took on a request like that before. I think we did a pretty good job. Van? I should thank you as well. You accepted a request in part so that Fairy and I could relax and enjoy some sightseeing too, right? Wait, really? Well, I guess I did have a ton of fun, and it didn't feel like work at all. Thanks, Van. You're such a nice boss. I only took the gig because it'd make us Mira. Don't get the wrong idea. Alright, I'm gonna work you two twice as hard now. Back to intel gathering. Yes, sir. Okie dokie. Now that I'm all rested up, I'm ready to get back to the field.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited. I can't wait.
Can we get an SP check? Okay, there's nothing there. Cool. Thrust both palms toward the force. Okay. Wait, is it time?
What's next?
I think we did all the 4 Spriggans. Alright, we're just gonna check to see if we gathered everything we need here. Did I buy the citrus tea? Is there a way for me to check if, oh wait. I can't cook here. But I can cook here. Let me cook.
Hey!
Wait, maybe I can't cook. Oh, but I know I can cook here.
Heading to the objective.
Also, weirdly, something kind of smells like bleach. Okay, so I don't think I did get the tea.
Off we go.
Hello?
Better buy soon. Look as long as you'd like.
Do I need the Proverbs of Conformity? I do.
This is
Lychee juice, citrus tea, guayafaidan,
What is that?
jasmine tea.
I can't wait.
I don't know if I ever
did
got
you hurt
anything in
something?
here.
Do you know? I hope to see you again.
Long cut noodles. Here, we'll just check every shop.
No need to be shy now. See you again.
Okay, we got all that. Gosh, does everyone have something new to say already? That's so scary.
Oh, good stuff.
Was there
Take as
anyone
long
that
as you
stood
need.
out?
I'll be waiting for you.
I don't know if any of the NPCs really
Hello
stood
there.
out to me here. So maybe we do just get a move on.
Come again.
Look as long as you'd like. Thank you.
Why? Take your time looking. Be seeing you.
Hey, friend. You've come to the... Yeah, thanks as always.
My noodle. What do you need? There you go. Thanks.
Okay. Gambit's bar. That's everything.
Banner launch. Go, go, go.
Now for Newtown. I don't think we did much shopping here.
Howland Department Store.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you again.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Do you? I hope to see you again.
Hello there. Come again. Hello there.
We should get new gear. I think it's really important for Van not to die.
Welcome. Thank you for visiting the Howland Department Store.
Oh, Regal Garb is kind of nice.
Browse the finest goods Longport has to offer. Welcome.
Come
Thank you
again.
for visiting the Howland Department.
Alright, we got some completes. Headed to bed. Good night, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, as always. Thank you, thank you.
Store.
You'll never believe what happened.
Okay. Just those 3 shops and then we can progress. Everyone had to go to bed? It's time for some main story.
Looking for something to drink? What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Well, where'd you next?
You there. Have some pasta
Yeah,
salad.
but probably only for a little
there.
bit, because it is starting to get
What'll it
late.
be? See ya.
Welcome.
What can I do for you? See you again.
Okay, that looks good. I think we have everything for Newtown too. Oh, actually, one more. Apparently, there's a piece of gear I should grab while I'm here. from the accessories.
Please step on up.
What'll you have today?
The rose earrings you get here.
Welcome.
Oh, wait, maybe we should throw some of these on.
Visiting the Kowloon department store. We hope you enjoy your stay.
I kind of forgot about accessories. Green pendulum might be nice for Van. We get rid of... Can I compare? Heat brooch.
Welcome.
And we need more EP for Anya, so maybe I just get another one of these.
We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse.
Thanks for coming.
Longport has to offer.
Oh, as a small update, my buddy who I convinced to play Daybreak has said he's actually been liking Daybreak so far. Though he did mention he's finally getting to like parts of the game where he feels like he should know people when he doesn't, since he didn't play any of the other previous Trails games. EP50. Anything with more ATS. Oh, blue pendulum. And then maybe something with speed. So we can get that quick buff with Fairy. Alright, now we run it down. Yeah, important for me to like probably stop at 11 too. Just as like I haven't eaten dinner. That about does it. Might be time to go investigate that stall at the docks. As a result, all unfinished quests and unseen sum events will disappear. Yeah, we did Substitute Sensei, we did all of this. The crab really fought us. We're ready to go. Whoa, look at all those boats. Bro, that looks like the Black Ops 2 boat. Judging by their judging by their make, I imagine this is a privately owned pier. Do you think we'll find the stall here? Probably. There's a big old naval wharf on the east side of town. Rather than hang out there, shady folks tend to end up in places like this. Sometimes you'll even find folks peddling black market goods sourced straight from the Navy. I see. If that kind of trading is possible here, I wonder if Heiwei has less oversight here as well. Maybe that means we'll find what we're looking for. Only one way to find out. We got a hunch where the stall might be. We should go straight there. Sun's gonna go down soon. Come on down. We got great stuff for great prices. What about you, my fine hardworking friend? This pristine orbital radio comes straight from the Navy, and it's a real bargain. Maybe people would actually buy your junk if it didn't break after a couple of weeks. Hey now. Sure, some of my customers have been unlucky, but it's not like all of my wares go bad. I mean, come on. Look at this thing. It's brand spanking new. Forget it already. Besides, the wife will have a conniption if I come home with your cap in hand. Conniption? I have never heard that word. Upgrade our diction. Conniption is a U.S. informal term for behavior that shows that you are suddenly very angry, upset, etc. Oh, hold on. At least take a look at it. Take a look at all these rare items. Don't mind if I do. Well, finally a man with a discerning eye. What can I do for you today? As it happens, I've been browsing the stalls all over town, but they're all just selling the same old stuff you'll find anywhere. I was hoping to find something a bit more special, if you know what I mean. Oh, then you come to the right place. My wares are the rarest of rare. You won't find variety like this anywhere else. So, what sort of items are you interested in? Seen anything that looks like this? Isn't that... This must be it. I think so too. You wouldn't happen to have one on hand, would you? Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with whatever it is. Really? I heard a rumor that there was one at a stall around here. Well, about that. Please, if you know anything at all, please tell us. Don't make yourself look desperate on us. But miss... I have a connection to that item. It's precious to me. If you have any information at all, I'll make sure you're duly rewarded. Won't you please help us? She really knocked him off guard. No kidding. Wasn't expecting her to bust out the puppy dog eyes. Whatever works, I guess. After hearing her cry for help, you couldn't leave her out to dry. We've been doing all we can to help get back what's rightfully hers. Hell, the little one here even flew in from the Central East to help investigate. Huh? Commit to the bit! That's right, Arusha teaches us to never ignore someone in need. Barry. I don't know about you, but I'd feel like a real asshole if I sat by and did nothing knowing these kids are doing all they can. What do you say? Want to do a good deed in the name of the Heavenly Mother? There he goes again. Sheesh. Talk about laying it on thick. Fine. I'll tell you what I know. I had an item that looked just like that picture until just recently. The thing is, if I were you, I'd give up. But why? You must have sold it to someone else, right? Point us in the direction. We can haggle with them ourselves. If only it was that simple. You guys ever heard of the Messeldom Trading Company? Oh, don't we? Afraid not. I take it they're from the port city up north? Yeah. If you ever meet someone saying they work for that company, haul ass in the opposite direction. A couple of weeks ago or so, a source of mine gave me the thing you're looking for and asked me to sell it off. Somehow I caught the eye of some nasty folks who claimed to work for that company. Before I knew it, not only did they come after that device, but they made off with all my best stuff, without paying a single mira. I tried to stop them, but they beat the ever-loving crap out of me. The wounds still haven't fully healed. That's awful. I can't believe them. Guessing you can't take this case to the cops or guild given the kind of stuff you sell here. Even if you could, you wouldn't out of consideration for your source, am I right? You're a sharp one. They said to sell it off quickly, for cheap, and never speak a word of it again. But honestly, to Idios, that's all I know. There's clearly more to this than meets the eye. We'll have to leave it here for today. Huh? Is this a party or what? Real rude of you not to invite us, old man. Oh? It's them. If you value your lives, run. You're letting them go then? That means we're the ones you want. I was wondering how long it'd take till these employees came to greet us. So this is the fixer poking around our business, huh? Didn't hear he had some sweet arm candy with him though. Lucky asshole. Ignoring the runt, I wouldn't mind taking Blondie for a spin if you know what I mean. The runts? Pull out your gun, Fairy! Can I hurt them? Do what you want. Nothing too extreme though. Understood. I'm not sure about this. What the fuck? Instantly with the gun, bro? Get some fire in your eye, shorty. I've got a lot of steam to let off thanks to those local bastards. You're just the punching bag I've been looking for. 5 hostiles confirmed. Commencing dismemberment. Dismemberment is the definition of extreme.
Fine, let's play. I'll kick your ass. Let's have some fun.
Whoa, straight through, Van?
This'll hurt.
All out!
Got a whole slew of them. What's the matter? Scared?
You know, something I've never noticed, but I'm now noticing, listening to this song, the bass line's got a very ska rhythm to it. Like, listen to that bass line when it comes back up.
Activating skill!
Here goes. Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Give them your
Time
all.
for the main event.
Or maybe it's just that one section of the song.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Come on.
Get dodged! We are evasion tanking.
Activating
No need to
drive.
be scared.
Energy output at maximum.
Something's coming. Get ready.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Got a whole slew of them. Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Son of a...
Big damage.
Powered up.
The hell? Even the chicks are strong. Can't afford to lose now. Quick, grab the blonde one as a host.
Are you losers for real? You get whipped and you still won't get the hell out of my town?
He's here! He's finally here!
Hey, it's him!
Ah, shit.
It's that vigilante from the Eastern Quarter.
That's our boy. Go get him!
That must be him. It's Aaron.
Right on cue.
Come on, we gotta go! Seriously? Like I'd let you run away now!
Yo, wait, that's a crazy ass drop.
Say! Wong! Got it! I've been waiting for this!
I heard 2 punches. They knocked him down fast.
Look at him go!
Doing us proud, one butt kicking at a time.
He got them in one fell swoop. A fast swoop, too.
Guess the stories didn't quite do him justice.
I take it you're the guy Sao hired. I'd love to give you a proper Longport welcome, but, well.
Watch out!
Whoa, wait, we have to fight.
Let me guess. Jaeger brat? Not bad, small fry. But my beef is with the old fart behind you.
Come on, man. I'm only 24. You really that
Get old,
bent out
get
of shape
old.
about outsiders butting in?
Ding ding! We have a winner. If Heiyue's gonna let things go to shit, then it's up to us to handle things around here. And if I can't trust Heiyue, then I sure as hell can't trust their dog either.
Who voices Aaron? I like his voice.
Try not to disappoint me.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill.
Got your number. A chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
What's wrong? That all you got?
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
You're crushed.
Not the dodge. Wait, he's got fucking hands, dude.
Full control.
Bring it on.
Activating
Time for the
skill.
main event.
Affectionate.
Vandalize. Raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Oh, we gotta eat. We gotta eat.
Stubborn bastard.
Wait, did I win? Let's go! Wait, could I have gotten more SP if I did more damage? SP check. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Yo, we brought it kind of close for Van, though.
show!
Aaron's strong, but that guy in blue's no pushover. Keep it up! Heck, guys,
Hey, why is my screenshot button not working?
Aaron, isn't that enough already?
No way I'm gonna give up now. Not until this dude is begging at my feet for mercy.
Who's going to win?
It's hard to say. They're evenly matched.
Not too
Are
shabby.
they?
But it's about time I wrap this up.
Oh! Oh, he activated his stun caliber.
That's quite enough.
Who? Elaine? Let the boys fight.
Of course, it had to be you.
Where did she come from?
It's that bracer from before.
Is that Beauty's blade?
Yeah, the famous A-rank bracer.
But what's she doing here? You gotta be kidding me. Holy crap.
I'll have to ask you all to refrain from fighting in public spaces. Do I make myself clear?
Saeko!
Don't let that pretty face fool you. She mopped the floor with a bunch of us back home.
I don't care. I ain't gonna let some lady talk down to me.
What do you mean by that, bro?
You haven't seen the last of us!
Didn't think I'd be running into a celeb today. Look here. Do what you want with Pops over there. But those punks are our problem. Doubt the guild wants to stick their nose in Heiyue's business, am I right?
Normally, yes. But so long as you're ordinary citizens, it is our duty as bracers to ensure your safety. Though judging by your swordsmanship earlier, I don't imagine you'll be needing our protection.
Elaine is so pretty.
Glad to hear it. Keep the guild out of our way, and we won't have any problems. Same goes for you guys. Go dance in the Liu family's palm for a while, see the sights, and then get the hell out of my town.
That kid's even more of a handful than I was expecting. Hello? Hello, Pot. I'm Kettle. The way you broke up that fight was amazing. Sorry we ended up causing you trouble. Don't worry, it's all part of the job. As is making sure everyday people aren't dragged into dangerous situations. Oh. I hear ya, alright. Anyway, since we're here, why don't we go grab a bite? Van is getting back in. He fumbled, but we can reignite the flame. Don't be pecking duck. What a view. With a skyline like this, it's no wonder people call this the dazzling city. Definitely one of the place's best features. No disagreements here. Please enjoy the menu. Well, ain't you the VIP? Not every day the head chef comes out to greet the guests themselves. I suppose. A while back, I helped this restaurant out of some trouble. They've been treating me like royalty ever since. It's been surprisingly convenient to come here since the establishment distanced itself from Heiyue. Damn, I was just joking, but you really are Miss Popular. So not every business in Longport aligns with Heiyue then? Correct. There are many other companies investing in this city, after all. People often use this restaurant as neutral ground to discuss business. Interestingly, the Eastern food served here is more akin to Longlai's cuisine than that of Longport. Eastern is a rather broad term, I suppose. Shelve the table talk for now. We wouldn't want the food getting cold. Especially not a meal as lovely as this. Yay, time to dig in. Oh god, I'm so fucking hungry. They're eating, I should be too. It really is delicious, isn't it? Wouldn't shock me if the chef here trained under the best in the biz back in Longlai. Guess we should be thanking the famous Beauty's Blade for the hookup. You can stop that any time, thank you. Besides, I'm sure your client would be more than happy to prepare any reservation if you only asked. Perhaps a fine meal at the Kowloon Hotel's restaurant would do. Onto us already, huh? It doesn't quite sit well with me that you have connections like this. But given the fact that they've never come to us, you're the right man for the job. Expectations aren't that high, actually. We're just holding down the fort until Cao gets back. I assumed as much. Though, I'm not sure the White Orchid Dragon will be quite as successful securing the help he's after. While that person hasn't left it behind entirely, they seem hesitant to continue the family business. Risha! Damn, you know her? I could ask the same of you. This person they keep mentioning must be very well connected. Aren't you gonna finish your food, Agnes? Of course. I just wanted to say that I'm glad that you're here, Elaine. Not just because you saved us earlier, but for the peace of Longport in general. I appreciate the thought, but don't set your expectations too high. The government's tacitly given Heiyue's complete freedom to run this city as they please. I can step in when the guild's code allows, but at the end of the day, the people of the Eastern Quarter are loyal to Heiyue. Our branch here in Longport serves as an implied deterrent, nothing more. I see. Calvert's favorite bracer made her way out here regardless. It's about Armada, yeah? Exactly. Ordinarily, the guild only intervenes when civilians' well-being is directly threatened. There are cases where we can act preemptively, but people know where our line is and how to avoid crossing it. I've heard the warriors in my corps talk about that before. Conflicted as I am about a girl your age saying that, I'll put it aside for now. All was as usual until a few years ago, when a new organization demonstrated a total disregard for that line. I'm sure you can guess who by now. Armada. Until recently, Heiyue was the undisputed leader of Calvert's criminal underbelly. Armada was just one of the many mid-sized non-Eastern mafias. However, things began to change 8 years ago when their former leader, Enrique, made a critical mistake. I imagine you've heard all this in far greater detail from some of your friends, though. Bits and pieces? It's hearsay anyways. Armada's underboss at the time took it upon himself to purge Enrique and seize control of the organization. His name is Gerard Dantes. So that's what happened. Only ever heard his name. But the guy's gotta be pretty crazy, right? He's certainly proven himself capable. Armada's standing has skyrocketed in the years since he took control. His charisma is enough to bring even the most hardened criminals into his fold. And for as exceptionally strong as his sword arm is, its relentless devotion to his cause that's truly terrifying. Hold up, have you met this guy or something? Nodders? I have. He hasn't identified himself, and I couldn't quite see him because of his active camouflage. But I have no doubt that it was him. Oh shit! She's talking about the dude that got ripped apart in the Beyond the Reverie story. If only I'd been able to apprehend him then. I could have prevented all that Armada has done since. But I was truly powerless against him. Even just thinking of that fight sends a chill down my spine. For real? I wish I was exaggerating. The guild and the police have been looking into Armada. I suspect Heiyue, the CID, and other organizations are likely doing the same. However, every attempt to probe Armada with undercover agents has ended in failure. Many bracers and police officers have lost their lives. Whoa! Yo, I just touched my phone? Or my, webcam? Yo, bro, it is so hot. Oh dear. That's not good. What we do know is that Melchior, the member you met, is not Almada's only executive. It's highly likely somewhere here in Longport as we speak. I know Van can handle himself, and I can very, very reluctantly accept that you probably can too, Fairy. But you're where I draw the line on yes. Dangerous hardly begins to describe the situation here. Tell me, why is a student at one of the country's most prestigious schools using her precious free time working for a fixer? I don't. Can we open up to Elaine about the Genesis? I'm sorry. All I can say is that I have my reasons. My whole life, I've been shackled by circumstances out of my control, and forced to give up on many things as a result. However, in meeting Van and Fairy and working together, it feels like my eyes have been opened to a whole new world. The more I see it, the more I begin to understand what it is I really want out of my life, as well as the kind of person I aspire to be. While that wasn't my initial reason for working with Van, it's the main reason I'm still helping him. Aw. I'm still not convinced this is your best interest, but it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of it. Alright, I'll leave you to your work for now. Please be extremely careful, and that goes for you too, Fairy. Of course. You can count on me. Make sure you take the scary lady's words to heart now. Bro, Elena's gonna hit the death glare on this man. Would you like to take this outside? Please spare me. My apologies for the delay. Here is your Sambuzan. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, that looks good. What a vibrant yellow. I don't think I've seen a custard with quite this shape or color before. Look, it wobbles around. Fellas, I'm so hungry. What a strange texture. It's the perfect level of sweetness. The dessert's so slick, it'll slip and slide against the plate, your chopsticks, and even the inside of your mouth. The unique mouthfeel paired with its gentle and subtle flavors is sublime, revolutionary even. In fact, it's a bigger game changer than the Democratic Revolution. I know, right? I've been meaning to ask, has he always been like this? He never did this when we were kids. Are we gonna get a kid flashback? No, right? That's too, that's too much into the bit. After finishing their meal and parting ways with Elaine, they returned to the Eastern Quarter by bus. It was still early, but feeling tired from the first day, the group chose to return to the hotel. Is Vanny gonna have another night out? Yeah, not a problem. Be there in a sec. Yeah, Fairy hurt. Oh! The Genesis is acting. But Fairy definitely heard us leave. Jack?
A flush. Looks like I win this one.
Feeling lucky tonight too.
You might have had a shot if you hadn't gone all in at the end there. A win's a win though. You're paying double for your info this time.
Yeah, whatever. Your booze fund was looking pretty dry anyways. By the way, I heard Elaine's in town. Alright, I forgot you knew her. Yeah, just got her this evening. What's with the creepy laugh? Ain't it tough being so popular? Everywhere you turn, there's another girl vying for your attention. You having too much to drink, bud? Think you got any right to talk when we all know your old pal is... Nope, we're done talking about this.
Talking about what?
It's guy stuff. Way too dirty for the likes of you. Now shoo.
Why are men like this? Asshole!
Dude, I love the dialogue in this game. Anyways, what I've got for you is way heavier than the stuff you were working on this afternoon. Yeah, Blondie and the kid are ready for it, to be honest. Why do you think I came alone? Pair of jokers? Recently, a pair of cheating pros have been going around making a mess of Longport's gambling scene. Normally, it'd be my job to do something about it, but there are rumors that A is backing them. It'd be a huge help if you investigated them in my stead. If things go well, I'll deduct your info fee in addition to giving you a reward. Talk to Poison for the deets. Phone artist working for A, huh? Yeah, it's a mess, alright. Well, see you around. You're going alone? That's the plan. I know you're tough and all, but wandering around this town late at night by your lonesome ain't the brightest idea. Don't bite my head off. Don't bite my head off. Why not ask Elaine to come along? Please? Like I've got any right to do that. Damn. You do not have the right? Oh, you do not have the right. Van looked pretty sad about that. I can handle this myself. I've got the best nose in the biz, you know. Don't work this never too hard, you hear? And wouldn't you know it, nighttime housekeeping. But not this night. Or I think this is about time I call it. Did a lot of talking today. Despite being only about a 4-hour stream, I feel like this is one of those where I kind of talked up a storm. So we gotta make sure to rest that voice proper. Yeah. That being said, thank you so much for stopping by. I know we barely got literally anything done. We got 2 Force Brigands and finally saw Aaron. That's pretty much it. Oh no, we did 4 Force Brigands, huh? Because there were the 2 at the start here, where I started in the Eastern Quarter, and then I did 2 more when we got to Newtown. Okay, you know what? I actually did get a lot done. We take these. Alright, yeah. Proper ending this time, though. That being said, thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate the company. Thank you for sticking around. Until next time. Peace, peace.